in each category.
Oppo, Flood, D-Row, what up? How y'all doing? Yoru here, gang. So it's weird. Like I was in a good groove with streaming and all that. Now every time I start up stream, I gotta tinker with some stuff. So there we go. There we go. All right, we should be good. Clocking in. How we doing? I'm good, gang. I'm good. Well, I was. Hold on. I forgot thoughts on game one. All right, my chat's working now. Sometimes chat takes a while to go. Seen that Brandon Trimble vid went up. What you think of him? Yeah, he was pretty good. I mean, that was his first game on the scene playing against Scar. So he was super locked in and like asking questions beforehand and all that. So that was a cool game. That was a cool game. What up, Ghost? Sammy watching the Nas internet beef vid today. Actually, today we might do that. We might do that today, Sammy. I got you. I got you. Cause we got a Sugarbo. What up? Cause we got not too many games to catch up on, actually. Not too many games to catch up on. But I did want to watch this video just for my own curiosity. This is B. Ellis, his top 10 list, but obviously we went over it yesterday, but Marcellus also reacted to it. So I kind of want to see what might make that a little smaller. Kind of want to see what Marcellus had to say about it. If he had like the same thoughts as mine. Are we covering the World Cup or what? Probably not. Probably not. But game one, did you guys watch game one yesterday? Watch the Spurs versus the Knicks. Very good game. So you guys were asking for predictions of like who I thought would win. And I mean, that's what most people do. What most people think of predictions as in like, who do you think will win? Predictions for me is kind of like I said with coaching. I try to look at just like what I think is going to happen. I don't know who's going to win most times, but I can tell you what's going to happen. And we said it yesterday on stream, right? Like the Spurs youth, or not just the Spurs youth, but just like the inexperience from both sides was going to take over. And it really happened in that game for both teams. Both teams just had... Let me double check. Man, it looks like it's okay. Yeah, my internet may not let us stream. So I've been having trouble with it today. I feel like they're working on it or something. I didn't get a text or anything, but let me know if you guys can hear me now. But I will say, the thing that I didn't see happening, I guess Jalen Brunson is who we thought Shea was. Jalen Brunson. The mailman's here. My dogs are going crazy. But yeah, Jalen Brunson is who we thought Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is. Let me try to get my pups. Man, my bad. All right, that's a great start to stream. Yeah, Jalen Brunson is insane. He looks like he's been here before. He looks like he's been doing this his whole life. He's insane. Bielis wasn't having it yesterday. People been on him about his list. I mean, he should be used to it, right? Every time I put a list up, every time he put, this is what happens. You put a list out, people gonna go with your opinions. I'm used to it at this point. Saint versus Boog. I'm looking forward to it. Boog's outside. Boog is outside. Boog is getting a lot of games. Messi versus Ronaldo on the scene. Wemby used to that Chet defense. Couldn't adjust to New York physicality. No, I don't think this game, kind of like last series, I was kind of mad how people were putting too much on Chet. That series said more about Wemby. So far, game one doesn't say anything about anyone other than Brunson. It just shows that Jalen Brunson is cut from a different cloth. That dude's insane. Kobe 5 airballs moment. Yeah, he was a little bit sped up. Like, he's young, but that's what I expected to happen to everyone. I even thought Brunson would have a bad game. But Brunson had 2 stretches. Even though he was like 1 for 8 at one point, I'm pretty sure. But he had 2 stretches where he just like, it was early in the game he did it, and then late in the game he did it. So, yeah, I got no, man, I don't know. He's something else. The Jalen Basketball Association, 6'1" Jalen Brunson bumping and getting to all the spots. So that was the difference, right? Shea is very predictable with when he chooses to attack. He likes to have that ISO and he can dribble you down and everyone just stands and watches. Like, because regular season it's harder to defend. But Jalen Brunson is getting a lot of his scores off of actions and movement. He's just like, he's probably more used to it because he is shorter. He's having to make quicker decisions more often. So most of the time, he's not even shooting over Wemby. He's scoring before Wemby can be a problem and get there. Plus, Landry Shamet has been huge for them. If you watch when they play, Landry Shamet sprints, like, even though he's not the one scoring or getting the assist most of the time, the Spurs do a really good job of pre-switching, right? So let's just say Karl Anthony Towns is on the block and OG Anunoby are at the top, right? When they screen down and then Towns goes up, Champagnie will just stay and Wemby will stay on the block. So they want to keep Wemby at the basket, right? That's not anything crazy. Everyone can see what's happening there. So the Spurs are we call that pre-switching. They're switching before the ball action gets it. They're just trying to keep Wemby in a certain spot. So they're like, hey, you switch before they get my guy to set the screen because I don't want to be in the pick and roll. So we can stay home. Spurs do a really good job of pre-switching. The problem is when there is a drive and then a kick out, now it's kind of messed up your rotation. So Wemby might get caught on, he's got to close out now to Landry Shamet. And he stops Landry Shamet from shooting. Landry Shamet drives. And now as he drives, watch him just drive. He'll dribble to the opposite side of the floor and then he'll swing the ball. Now Wemby is way out there on Shamet. And then Jalen Brunson catches, boom, goes to work, gets a bucket. So there's a lot of things like that aren't going to show up in the stat sheet. Again, that's why it's funny when Josh Hart was talking about analytics the other day. That's a lot of stuff that analytics can't show you, but you can see it as a basketball. We talk about all the time, ball movement, player movement, having guys that are willing to just like do their part to make the defense rotate. It's getting the Spurs out of their rotation. So the Wemby problem, as I said, they might have solved it. That doesn't mean they're going to win every game. That doesn't mean like it works every time. It just means like they've got some actions, they've got some things they can go to keep Wemby from just being at the basket the whole time. Also, Karl Anthony Towns has taken on the Wemby matchup very well too. He's been very physical with him. So when he drives, he wins the arm battle super early, clears him out and gets to the backboard with one dribble. Yeah, right. One dribble to the basket. So he's been doing that, which is keeping Wemby honest. So yeah, they played really well. I mean, look, let's not sugarcoat it. Like the Spurs, that was still their game to lose. It was just like sometimes the superstar, as we say, will win you a game. And Jalen Brunson, like he went on a run early to put the Knicks up, and then he went on a run late to just seal the deal. So yeah, it was a really good game. Anyways, that's my thoughts. OTDT looking more biased than usual. Finally, okay. So every time I go to these events, they never have 2X shirts. So it's like an XL is like the largest they have, or a large, usually large and mediums. So I don't have any OTD gear. This time, my boy Tristan hooked me up, gave me like 20 shirts. I got like 20 OTD shirts. So I got tons of gear now. Happy. So I'm going to be wearing these all day, every day. But I'm telling you, Ballers Life sent me stuff. I got a couple Ballers Life shirts I wear. TNC send me some gear. I wear it. I'm not biased. I just wear what I have. Okay. I'm an old man. Don't like buying new clothes. What did I see in the game that I didn't think was going to happen? Well, like I said, I figured they would guard Brunson like they guarded Shea, which they did. And I think the Spurs thought that was going to work. But I didn't expect Landry Shamet, Mikal Bridges, I kind of assumed would play well. But I just didn't expect, like Shamet, Deuce McBride hit some big shots. I just didn't, and Karl Anthony Towns surprised me. I didn't think they were going to play as well as they did. And I don't mean just stats in general. It's just like their focus and what they were in. They played their role so perfect and did exactly what they needed to do. I thought they'd be a bit more nervous or a bit more timid. So I was pretty impressed by New York. How is Shea a flop, but Brunson is not? Yeah, if you're asking the question, there's probably nothing I can say to you that's gonna change your opinion on that. Jalen Brunson is definitely a flop, but he, like, majority of the time he's shooting to score, right? Like, even when he's flopping, he's trying to make the bucket. Shea, like, you've seen some of those highlights they're showing of Shea. He's like falling without driving to the bucket, or he's falling on jump shots where he's not getting touched. He's shot faking and people are jumping past him, and he's jumping out of his way to get the contact, when it's like, you got the guy to jump out of your way. Just shoot a jump shot. Go dunk the ball. I think, and then we saw game 7, Shea wasn't flopping and doing that. That was probably his best game, right? So, and also Brunson's 6'1", 6'2". I expect someone 6'1", 6'2" to try to flop and get away with everything they can. I mean, he a winner. Don't he have 2 natty champions? I mean, he's definitely a winner. I just, like I said, it impressed me more with how it just, like, he wasn't going to be stopped at all. He wasn't going to be stopped. Yo, what up, Is it Petio? Am I saying that right? Shamet has been on a heater too. Yeah, he caught fire at the right time of the season. Dylan Harper had a good game. They gave you 20 and my order ain't shipped. Yeah, actually it ain't 20. I probably got 12 shirts. I did get some of the new gear, some of the pants. Unfortunately, they don't fit. But I'll do a giveaway. Yo, what up, J Park? Knicks were well rested while the Spurs just played game 7, Spurs in 6. I could see, I mean, it's still, look, this is still anybody's series. I'm just glad I get to watch at least 3 more games of this. Hopefully 5, 6 more games. But thoughts on the new OTD gear? I like it. I like it. It's dope. What do you think? Mitchell Robinson defense was good on Wemby. I thought it was okay. I thought more so the help side of the Knicks was good on Wemby. There was a ton of times where Wemby would ISO, and within his first dribble, someone would be there digging in. Wemby probably had five turnovers off of, like, not getting a shot off. 5 turnovers on offense just because they were hands in the cookie jar the whole time. SGA has zones that he likes to get to every time, and I think Brunson will play off what the defense is giving. I feel like that's why SGA was a little easier to guard. Yeah, Brunson, and we talked about that a little earlier. Brunson just he'll play within the flow of the offense, whereas the Thunder, it felt like they're trying to give SGA the ball and ISO and let him go to work. Glad to have you back. What up, EC approved? How you been? Cat defense was great. Yeah, he played really well. I can't. No notes for Cat. Pop's getting a discussion in as we speak. Yeah, most likely. Josh Hart. Well, so I knew Josh Hart did what I knew he would do. You know, so I'm not trying to not give him credit. It's more so like that's what I expect from Josh Hart. The reason why I like the way Josh Hart plays is because it's not like, oh, did he have a good game or a bad game? It's controllable what he does. He's always going to give you something, even if it doesn't show up in the stats. Everybody flops. I think Shea just took it too far this postseason. Yeah, so the problem too with Shea And guys, if you want to go back to I don't know which video it is on my main channel, but I talked about Shea flopping in the Olympics, how it was a problem then. So 2 years ago, I said that Shea playing the way he plays in the NBA doesn't work in the Olympics. And when it comes to elite level competition, that is what's going to hold him back. Now, obviously they won a championship, but think about when they won their championship, they did have a fortunate run, right? They still should have won. They were the best team, but they won in spite of Shea flopping and playing the way he did. They didn't win because he did that. But now you look at his teammates, Chet started flopping. Like Isaiah Hartenstein was flopping last series. Like Lou Dort, that kind of started becoming their identity. And they're like, oh, this is the way the game is played. Whereas you look before, the year before, they were still the best, most aggressive defensive team. It was like Shea was the only one looking for those calls. Now it's kind of become the Thunder identity. And I really do think that's kind of what held them back a little bit. You don't want to bring the refs into the game unless you need to, unless it's necessary. So like I said, someone like a Jalen Brunson, he does need to bring the refs in. He's 6'1". He's 6'1". Like he can't just go out there and dominate. If I'm Giannis, however, I don't want to bring the refs in. I want to be the most physical on the court. I don't want you calling silly fouls. I just want to go dunk on everyone, you know? So I think there's, depending who you are as a player, Shea and OKC, they shouldn't want the refs to get involved because I think they're the best defensive team. They got the most dogs out there on the court. You don't want them calling fouls. Just get after it. LP looked weird with the goggles. What do you mean? Fan running onto the court. Yeah, you see how chill the players were? I'd have been running the other way. You never know what's gonna happen. Still Spurs in 5. Shaman ain't gonna play like that. How about Champagnie in the first half though? Spurs are a better matchup for the Knicks than OKC, 100%. But yeah, it was a really good game. I kind of want to get started. I want to see what Coach would have tackled him. Hell, no, absolutely not. I don't play around. When I see people do stuff like that, I'm the type of person. So I'm from Oklahoma, and I say this stuff to people all the time. All right, sorry for anyone else out there that's from Oklahoma. When I was in Australia, for example, there's a lot of mafia. But there's not as many gangs. There's gangs, obviously, but for the most part, it's mafia. So as long as you don't, you know how the mafia moves, you don't mess with them, they won't mess with you for the most part. So it's like, it's pretty safe, whatever. When you go to certain places on the East Coast or West Coast, hey, as long as you stay out of that hood, you're okay. As long as you stay out of this hood or someone else's hood, you're okay. Just stay away from the gangs, whatever. Oklahoma is just crazy. It's just crazy people randomly. It's just random craziness. So I'm like, man, in Oklahoma, you could just be shot or stabbed for for dumb reasons. It's like, well, I wasn't even messing with the mafia. I wasn't even messing with gangs. I was just trying to order a Big Mac. Some dude came in, punched me in the back of my head. like that's Oklahoma. So when I see people do stuff out of the ordinary, and I get, like, whenever I'm traveling or when I'm with other groups of people, they always make fun of me for this, but I'm like, I just don't mess around. Like when I see people doing weird stuff, I'm out. I'm not going to die for something stupid. I'm not going to be the guy that's like, dude was acting weird and I was just chilling and he punched me in the back of the head. It looked like he was dressed to climb Mount Everest, not to hoop. Oh, you're talking about LP? No, thank you. Yeah, I wanted to got the street smarts. My radar, my spider sense for that sort of stuff. It's just like it's instant. When we were in Detroit with OTD, when we did that event in Detroit, there was a fight that broke out. Not with the players. It was just some random. We went to some nightclub afterwards, and we got food. We went to a nightclub, got food. We went and got like tons of chicken wings because we had like 20 players, and everyone else who was there were like, let's just go order a shit ton of chicken wings and then we'll take it to go. But because it was so many people, I think Davo ordered 300 wings. So us waiting for those wings, we're like all sitting around. And then there was like a stupid fight. It was just like it was two dudes that, like, I don't even remember who it was. They started fighting over in a booth. And I'm like, and everyone else started looking too. And then two of the security guards run out, and he was like, yeah, go get yours, go get yours. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna be watching these two weirdos over here fight, and then someone come in back, security guards come back in here with their AKs. I'm out. I'll wait in the car. So I just went outside and I waited. They were in there like another 45 minutes waiting on wings. I was like, I'll be out in the car. I train martial arts for those reasons, but I never want to encounter it. Coach good in every hood. Coach senses must have been ringing in that jersey knot. I told you guys it was. Because we had people standing over us like trying to watch the game, and some dude, as I'm like watching, some dude like at one point was like, and puts his hand on my shoulder so he can see. And I'm like, dude, I'm commentating. What are you doing? But once I saw how chippy it was getting and how people were running on the court and stuff, that's when I started looking for my exit plan. I was like, all right, doors over there. All right, so if I need to go, I started grabbing my bag and my things. I've had it here. I'm like, hey, if I need to get out of here quick, bag's right there. Just have an exit plan. What up, 2009 D Wade? How you doing? Keep myself away from all that extra stuff. 9 times out of 10, it's never that serious to begin with. 100%. And like I said, Oklahoma. So we would go, like, I don't go out often. I had a little streak. I had a wild streak whenever I was over in Australia. But when I was younger, I didn't go out often. But like in college, we'd go out to the city or go out to a club or something. And then it was almost a guarantee. It's just, this is how Oklahoma is. It's super ghetto. Like almost every single time we went out, there was a stabbing or a shooting. And even if someone didn't get shot, the fact that someone got their gun and was shooting in the air or whatever, and the amount of times people would just start running, like in the club, everyone leaving, club gets shut down because the shooting, that was just like normal. So I was just like, I'm not going out. My friends are like, oh, just come out. I'm like, why? Like, is it just shooting or a stabbing every single time? Like, why would we do this? It happened in pickup. We'd be playing at the park, and every time there started being an argument where people were arguing about the score. It's 3-2. No, it's 3-3. No, 3-2. All right, I got something for you. And they'd walk off, and I'm like, all right, game's over. I'm out. You guys have fun. I've been around it too much my whole life. Like I said, being from Oklahoma. So now when I see that stuff happen and I'm an adult, I'm like, all right, I'll be at the hotel. I'm going to watch some SpongeBob or I don't know, whatever's on TV. Watch game 1 of the finals. You guys have fun. Let me know how it goes. I'll get some wings somewhere. I'll Uber Eats myself some wings. Being ordinary is extraordinary nowadays. People just want to be hotheads. Told y'all Knicks in 5, 6. You might be right. What up, Tino West? How you doing? Alexis, yo, how you doing? What's the origin behind all the TMNT merch? I just liked Ninja Turtles when I was younger, and then as I got a little bit older, I started getting made fun of for it. I mean, it's like kids do, like nothing crazy, but you know when you're a kid and people make fun of you for like whatever. So got made fun of like liking the Ninja Turtles or liking certain basketball players or whatever. So now that I'm older, I'm just like, fuck it. That's why pickleball took over the goddamn court. Yeah, because there's no shooting, no gunfights, and no duels happening in pickleball. In pickleball, they're like, it's 3-2. He's like, no, it's 3-3. All right, I got something for you. And he goes out to his car and comes back, and he's got like a little electronic scoreboard. I told you I had something for you. This will help us keep track. Now we won't have to argue anymore. And he's like, that was a really good idea. I'll take you out for a coffee afterwards. Thanks, Brad. I'll be right back. I'll see you. Let's go outside. All right, let's take it outside. Oh, they're going outside? There's only one exit? I know where they're going? All right. Let me leave first. Let me leave first, please. Marvel or DC? I don't care. Whoever. Yeah, I've actually not played pickleball. I still haven't played. I feel like that's the sport that once you play pickleball, you know you're done playing other sports. Like that's the beginning of the end. I'll probably whenever my last day playing basketball, my last day playing basketball is when I'll pick up is it a paddle? Is it a pickleball paddle? That's when I'll be playing pickleball. All right, I want to check out this video. What's one thing you learned from your best coach? We had a conversation. So I had a conversation with Coach Deal, my college coach, and it's over on the Patreon. Again, everything on Patreon is free, so don't got to sign up or pay for it or anything. But that's where the video is. But I had a conversation with Coach Deal, and I talked about it. But yeah, the best advice he gave me was while I was in a game, and I've had coaches my whole life always telling me what not to do or how to do something, right? What offense to run or exactly what to do. They tried to overcoach. And I remember being trapped at half court, or not trapped. I was at half court and the point guard was guarding me. I was always a post player my whole life, but I was at half court and I'm like getting pressed and I couldn't get the ball to anyone because we were playing a team that was like jumping in the gaps. And I look over to the bench and Coach Deal was like, "Go score." He just yelled. He was like, "Go score." And I was like, okay. Boom. Jab step, got all the way to the basket. And then I was like, oh, that was really easy. And I scored like 8 points in a row. And then from that point on, the trajectory of my career just changed because I was like, oh, I'm allowed to just like go score. I'm allowed to shoot the ball. I'm allowed to I don't have to run the offense. I can just. So that was probably the best advice I ever got, was like a coach just like coaching the person, not coaching me as like most coaches want way too much control. Damn, Instagram's going off today. Played pickleball the other day. Oh, Jeff, you're done. You're done. You can't play any other sports. It's official. That's like signing a contract of like, I'm done with other sports. Do you have a video or other resource I can focus on for the next few months to improve my offensive and defensive fundamentals? I've got videos on my main channel. You've probably seen those though. I mean, there's no secret. There's no secret to it. You got to do the thing. Practice the thing. Was I nice in my heyday? I was okay. I was okay at basketball. I had a couple good games in my life, in my career. Thanks for the answer. I'll go check out the video after. All right, cool. Balls Life said they're announcing the first Summer League. Yeah, that was the notification I just got. After Bijan beats Mike Harden, do you think he's number one for 2026? Well, I mean, before Bijan beats Mike Harden, I think he's number one. I think Bijan's the number one player of 2026 at the moment, right? We're only halfway through. But him and Keon, I think him and Keon have to be 1A, 1B for players of the. Well, no, I don't like doing 1A, 1B. I do think Bijan and then Keon. But if someone has Keon number one player, Bijan number two, that's fine as well. But I think those two are early player of the year candidates. The only problem with Keon is that he goes off to college. So I'm hoping that he can get like maybe one more top 5 matchup before the year is over. And that will, because if he wins that, it won't matter if he plays any more games after that. So I hope Keon gets a couple more like big matchups. Where's Scar ranked among them? The problem with Scar is he lost to Simba, and didn't he have 2 losses this year? The OTD bias, neither of those players are OTD. Neither of those players are OTD, by the way. So my OTD bias is actually the fact that there's no OTD player in there. Man, my internet is acting up bad today. Retired at 25, going on 26. Oh, the worst. That's the worst. So crazy to see the skill entering the space now compared to before, like Bijan, Keon, 100%. And it's only going to keep improving. Like it's not slowing down. If Keon beats Scoob, that would be crazy. Yeah, it would. I don't know though. That's a tough one. That's a different game. If he beats Scoob, I mean, maybe he's number one overall. He's the best player of all time. Mike Harden need this win. Chuck. What if Nas beats Archie? Why wouldn't he be player of the year? Well, because that game hasn't happened yet. That game hasn't happened yet. Because I could think of probably 50 what if scenarios to get players to be considered player of the year. But the difference is, like, if we're just counting this year, I think Bijan being 8-0, Keon being 5-0, 4-0 with a Moon win and a Scar win and a, he's beat Kel. He's got a pretty damn good resume. Scar's at the bottom rankings, to be honest. It's his overall, like, I wouldn't say bottom. It just, I think there's just a couple different tiers that are happening right now. Bijan and Keon are just they're just S tier. They're just in a different conversation than everybody else. Keon got 2 games coming. Yeah, I know he's got games, and they're important games. Don't get me wrong. I just mean Keon right now is in. I know Biela's had him in his top 5, but I think that top 6, when we really look at overall body of work, is just too hard to. It's hard to get rid of everything they've done in the past. But this, like, Keon beating another top 5 player actually does put him in that top 6 all-time conversation, possibly. Like, oddly enough, it kind of does. And not many people get that opportunity. It's pretty crazy. Archie would literally have 1 game. Well, it's the same as Jerome Randall, right? Jerome Randall, same as DA. Like, some of those guys jumping on the scene playing 1 game. Like, I think you gotta have 5 games to me to really be able to be judged where you're at. Keon is having a run like Nesco did when he first came in the scene. Yeah, I need to go watch some more of those old Nesco games. Eugene German outside this summer. I don't know. I think he just signed somewhere else, didn't he? So is Sim good, or is it because he's relatively new? No, Sim's good. Sim's good, and he also, his game is very simple. So, that's kind of Scar's kryptonite. He won't keep it simple. Favorite player to watch one-on-one in pros. Favorite player to watch, probably Jokic. Jokic is probably my favorite player to watch in the pros. 1v1. Favorite player, probably Lat to watch. Probably Lat or Scoob. Those are probably my favorite players to watch. Nesco was undefeated for a minute till he lost to Nas, if I remember right. Fambi got like 3 games, 3 days in a row. Yeah, Fambi is another one. I'm glad you said that. I don't want to disrespect Fambi. Fambi's another one that deserves to be he's in the top 3 or 5 for the year for sure. He might be top 3. Coach, what up? What are your thoughts on Philly AB? He's good. I mean, he just needs more games. He just needs more games to see where he's at. Please tell me Scar ain't lose to a dude named Brandon Trimble. That's the problem with Scar, right? That's the problem with Scar. He can beat the best player, lose to the worst player, lose to a brand new player, beat a veteran. Like, you just never know with Scar. I thought Keon and Scoob was confirmed. I think it is. I think it just I think confirmed means like the date is set up. This has been verbally, I think, confirmed that they will play each other. I think they agreed to play each other. So now it's figuring out when and where. I was hoping it was going to happen at this event this weekend, but I know Keon just played Scar, so it would have been crazy if he had to play Scar and then the next day play Scoob. Rob has more games than Keon and beat Zay. Keon has good wins, but I don't think Moon win puts him over Rob or Nesco. I agree. We'll get into this now. We're having those conversations. So let's get into this this video. This is just Cell talking about Bielis's list, so I kind of want to see what he has to say, because I was obviously kind of critical of it yesterday, but I want to see what Cell says.
Yes, the law. We got a new top 10 list to spike or to start some controversy out here, okay? I'm excited because I know Bielis, you know what I'm saying? And one thing my brother will do is rage bait and clickbait you. I saw Pat on the damn thumbnail, and it got me.
You guys, do you think Bielis was doing this to rage bait and clickbait, or do you think it was a real list?
It got me, because I'm like, I'm interested to see if he even includes them in it. Yeah, there has to be some type of relevance for that thumbnail. So I'm here, you know what I'm saying, low key for all the bullshit sometimes, but I'm also here to hear his opinion on the new top 10. And let's have some conversations. You dig?
I might speed this up because this is a reaction to a reaction. This is just our first video we're getting through today, so.
Welcome back to the Man Channel with your boy. Let's have a special video. We'll be updating the top 10 1v1 players within the 1v1 team. Make sure you guys lock in with me and see what's going on. This is a what have you done for me lately list. What have you done for me lately? Have you been locked in? Have you been active?
Why is my freaking mouse not working? Just for clarification, this is a what have you done for me lately list. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my brain. You know what I'm saying? And make my synopsis based on that.
Have you been playing in pay-per-views? Have you been playing on series? Have you been playing on the road? Have you been playing on other platforms? What have you been doing as of late to prepare yourself within these rankings? Okay, so definitely if you guys want to look at everybody's 1v1 resume as of late, Swift Hoops does a great job of updating everybody's resume. I don't think they have like the last 2 weeks in there, but they have everything else in there. They do a great job of updating everything. So if you guys have any questions on the games or whatever the case be, or placement, where have players, I'm going to educate you some. But their resumes are available for you guys to see on Swift Hoops. I'm definitely taking into account slightly the overall resume, but the games that happened in like 2024, 2023, they're not at the forefront for me how they was
Fair.
in my rankings like a couple years ago.
Would I not say that wins lower in strength over time? Yeah, 100%. If you go check out Swift Hoops ranking site, that's what it does. It has the wins decay over time. Yeah, we've talked about this at length. Yo, what up, Dylan? How you doing?
No,
Let's get to it, nigga.
11 through 20. Let's get my top five in MVP and my top five in each category of big guard, medium guard, small guard, wings. All right, let's go ahead and get to it, man. We're gonna start from 1 to 10 because starting from 1 is easier for me. Okay, let's go ahead and get to it. The number 1 player within our scene is this video.
Oh, I think they're gonna force Jalen Brunson to beat them by themselves.
Oh, they went ad on top of ad. Oh my gosh.
Description below, use my promo code selling. We can do that price. Basically $50 free, 1 plus a $5 lineup. All right, we already know. Number 1 is Nas, bro. I think he's the consensus. He is the, as Moon would say, the consensus. Okay, why is my damn thing not working, bro? What is happening right now, bro? It pissed me off. What the hell is going on with my computer?
Oh, Cell. Oh, we're playing tag, man. What? Come on, Doc. God. Oh, man. I don't even know about that.
Especially this year, as of late, being outside still. He's outside way more than what he was last year, so I definitely want to make sure I commend him on that. He has been doing his thing. Beat Uncle School when the entire community was like, yo, you need to play school. You need to play school. And guess what he did? He went out there, he played basketball, he had a game plan, he was down 13 early in the first half. Uncle School on a great run, and he showed resiliency, and he came back and won that game by 2 points. You got to give him credit for that. He's been outside playing in Ball is Life Battlegrounds. He was outside playing on Ball is Life Battlegrounds in Toronto when he played SK. So he has been frequently up.
This is facts. Rob does be outside.
Dating his resume and playing top tier talent within this scene, and you couple that with his previous resumes as of last year and the year before that, but as of late he has been locked in, so he definitely still has the crown as the number 1 player within our scene. Nazir Kaur. The number 2 player within our scene to me is Zay. Zay has been looking phenomenal.
Nothing to say.
I think he's 5-0 this year. He is definitely one of the candidates.
I was doing this to hear what Cell had to say with his list. Okay. For everyone that's upset with me watching this is my job, is to know what the other people, what my peers are saying. Okay. It's my job. I started doing these streams so I could do my job while I'm streaming. Okay. It's what you're going to get on my stream and on my channels. Okay. Just relax.
MVP for me right now this year, and with the LP win and him just being outside as frequently as he is outside and the dominance in which he's doing, so you have to give him a lot of credit. He has 1 loss throughout his entire 1v1 career, and within the last 6 or 7 months,
which is crazy. I think he has over 22 games, 21 games, and 1 loss. To that of Rob Cologne, impressive.
That's 8 months to a year. He has been outside frequently, and he has been doing his thing. I think him and Nazir Kaur are on a collision course. To play each other by the end of the year, or play each other early next year, or play each other sooner than the end of the year. But I think we're going to have to see that rematch between these 2 brothers eventually. And I think with those 2 being on the same side of YouTube basketball, I think it's inevitable that those 2 guys play. I think Nazir's going to play Archie Goodwin in the Summer Jam. I think Zay should play either Bijan or Keem or something like that. And I think if both of those guys win that game, or even if Nas loses Archie Goodwin, or even if Zay loses, I want to see Zay versus Nazir Kaur.
Thank you. Win, lose, or draw, Zay and Nas have to match. Match them all.
The problem
later.
The problem is Zay, not really Zay. Nas is still operating. Nas and Rob too. Nas, Rob, kind of Zay. But yeah, Nas, Zay, and Rob, they're still operating by like the old rules of what the scene used to be, of like having no losses or having 1 loss like really hurts you. and it's because they've been around that long. But the scene now is like everybody loses, right? It's like the Scoob and Moon. Like you just got to be outside playing games. So the problem is Nas and Zay do need to play, but if they're going to be matching up with other people in between and they lose, one of them loses or whatever, it can ruin that game. Like that was the problem with the scene last year, is like saving matchups. I just want them to play. I just want them to play, because the longer we wait, we risk like not even getting the matchup.
The fact that they need to play.
Is number 2 player in the scene for me. Number 3 player for me right now is Uncle Scoob.
Ooh. Moon just lost. Moon had a few losses this year or recently. Scoob lost to Jonathan Simmons. Nas this year alone. Has a Frank Nitty win recently. LP win recently, last Summer Jam. Scoob had 3. Has D Pitts win recently? I'm not mad at that.
He has moved up the rankings for me. I think I had him at 6 in my previous ranking, but with his frequency of being outside, taking matchups,
This is true. This is true.
Although he lost the Nas game, I mean, damn, he put on a show of the ages. Losing by 2 points because of a free throw rule that you got to, you went out there with the free throw rule, so it is what it is. But Uncle Scoop has been putting on incredible displays, man. Coupling that with a couple guys that have lost on the scene and then some inactivity by some other players. Uncle Scoop has to move up in these rankings. He's a top 3 player to me in this scene. Just beat D Pitts in North Carolina, and he's going to continue to be outside. He is the definition of outside. Him and Moon. So yeah, Uncle Scoop to me right now is number 3 in the 1v1 community. The number 4 player within our community is Lamoon James, man.
Now I know like you're gonna say he just lost to Keon, but like that win doesn't knock you out the top 5 because it's not a bad loss. Keon is undefeated, by the way, so it's like I think more so for what have you done for me lately. If he's basing it off that Moon at 4, I'm not mad at that. You could
Actually, the more I'm watching this now that I know Keon's number 5 on BLS's list, this is one of those things. Like, how does a win against Moon move you up to number 5, but a loss for Moon doesn't move him at all? Like, you can't get credit for beating someone and then the person you beat doesn't drop it up. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like now that I know what the rest of the list is, I'm looking at the top 3. I definitely think it's now that I've seen the rest of the list, the video now, I do think it's not consistent. I'll say that. I don't know if that's going to cause controversy. It's definitely just not consistent.
still put Moon to 5. Now this is where it gets interesting, because then where you put Keon, where do you put Rob? Is Rob still in the top 5? Is Keon Cooper to the top 5? Where does Nesco go? Those 3 guys right there. Rob and Nesco for sure in and out of the top 5 for some people, right? But I think Rob and Nesco, that's where it gets interesting for the 5 spot, because someone's gonna have to get left out now. Let's see.
Definition of outside. Him and Uncle Scoop to me are the exact same guys. They play anybody, they will go to war.
Oh, Cell thinking the same thing I'm thinking. He said the same thing I said yesterday watching this list.
He's definitely a top 5 basketball player within this community. Just with the recent loss to Keon, I have to put Scoop above him. But other than that, he is a phenomenal basketball player. He's outside. He's 83.
Oh my gosh, I forgot he punched on Scar like
I know
that.
y'all see that dunk just now. He's 83 on the year. He's in the MVP race for me as well. Top 5 within the MVP race this year. Just on the frequency of activity, the frequency that he's outside. Lamoon James at number 4. This is going to shock a lot of y'all. Keon's top 5 for me.
Woo! I can get on here and say I'm surprised, but I've been saying this since day one. He has top 5 talent, and now his recent wins.
The problem with saying top 5 talent is the fact that there's probably like 20 guys with top 5 talent, but there can only be 5.
Top 7, guaranteed. Top 5, you can argue. I don't care. What have you done for me lately? Top 5, you can argue. If that's the basis of this resume. My gosh. Keon.
You can. If it's what have you done for me lately, you can definitely argue that. But then the Scoob and Moon, what have they done for you lately is they've lost a couple games. I just think the consistency. And then also we know Bijan, where Bijan is on this list. This is rough.
On a tear right now. He has a Moon win after a Scar win, and Scar's been on a tear. He has the Scar that's been on a tear. He has a dominant Hoodie Kel win, who has a lot of good wins in the scene. Dominant Burke win. A Reese comeback win. Right? Who else? A Dre win. Just team settings, just wipe that shit out. 1v1s, Keon does it with the best of them.
Yeah, I think with wins and losses, people get too attached to a loss. A loss shouldn't matter too much. As long as if you're winning 70% of your games, I think then you get into like, okay, who did you lose to? How often are you losing? I think when you have like a 70, 80, 90% win percentage, a loss shouldn't hurt you that bad.
Bro, I'm interested to hear what BLS got to say about this.
Keon is a top 5 basketball player within this community. He has 7 1-on-1s. He's 7-0. Hoodie Kel is 1.
I think he's 6-0 though. I think he's 6-0. Scar, Reese, Burke, Kel, Dre. Moon 6.
that he's beaten. Reese on pay-per-view. He just beat Scar on pay-per-view on a different platform. He just beat Lamoon James, who was a top 5 guy, and I had Moon number 1 on TNC.
So think about what he just said here. So B. Ellis was saying this is why I said, okay, now that I'm rewatching, it does take a couple watches to try and pick consistencies, inconsistencies, that stuff. So Moon was number 5 on B. Ellis's list. Well, that's what B. Ellis said. Moon was 5. He lost to Keon, and now he's gone up to 4, and then Keon came up to 5. Right? So it's like not everyone is getting that same treatment. Like, how do you skip the line, and I also get credit for you beating me too?
Those two guys checked up, and that was a heavily anticipated game. Keon in 1v1s is filthy. He has arguably the best 1v1 bag in terms of elusiveness and being able to shot create. He is a epitome of 1v1 basketball right now. He is on a tear. Like I said, he's 7-0, and he has some quality wins, and he has some blowout wins with Burke.
Honestly, the more I watch, I think B. Ellis has just combined 2 lists. I think he's just combined 2 lists, an all-time list and a current who's the best for 2026 list. I think he just combined them. And maybe this one just needed a little bit more time in the oven. I think that's it. I think it just needed a little bit more time in the oven. Have a couple discussions and back and forth arguments before you go, okay, actually I need to move some things around. Because I do believe Bijan, Keon, Fombies, Scars, the guys that are having great years, like they should be in a discussion. And then there's that all-time ranking. Like I just think Nesco not even being, I remember Nesco being 9. While you still give all-time rankings to other guys, I think that's kind of, I think this is why the players sometimes feel like take these lists personal.
Hoodie Kale and things of that nature. He won on what did he win on TNC series? He beat Dre as well. Listen, bro, Keon is here to stay, and he's a top 5 basketball player in this community based on activity. He has been outside as of late, and he has top 5. He has a top 5 win.
This is facts. This is facts.
And if you couple that with the wins that he has,
so now Rob and Nesco both have top 5. How you feel about that, chat? We'll talk about it when the names come up.
In terms of the blowouts, in terms of the top 10 to 15 talent that he's beaten. Keon, at my number 5. My number 6, I have Rob Cologne.
Ooh, hey! But I'm gonna just go ahead and talk before he goes. So I'm gonna give my opinion first on this. I do think that what you've done for me lately, reasoning for this list, it makes sense a little bit. Rob
No, Cell, don't do it. Don't you do it too. It doesn't. If it's what have you done for me lately, and now Rob is in there, and we know Nesco's not until number 9. Nesco's played more games than Rob lately. Okay, we saw this. Nesco's played more games than Cam, Rob, C4, a lot of the guys that are in this list above him.
A outstanding basketball player. But in 2026, he's only played Daquan Brooks.
Yeah, I can't turn the YouTube video up more. It's Cell's got it down as low as possible, and I've got my volume up I got it up as loud as possible.
June. His last 3 1v1s are Daquan Brooks, G5, DA. And then his last 5, you go before that, is Isote, Zay. Isote win, Zay win. And then the DA loss, G5 win, Daquan Brooks. That Zay win, though, does hold a lot of weight at Summer Jam, for sure. But lately, like I said, it's already in June. I know he has a couple injuries, he's been banged up and stuff like that, but I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, he's only played 1 official 1v1, unless you're counting the Sonny Weems game in China. He played Quinn Cook in China, so if you count those, then okay, then you got those as well. But I mean, in the States, I would say in the States, he only played 1 game, Daquan Brooks, but he has played a few 1v1s, 200 in China.
Rob Cologne, I think his resume I think the only 1v1 that Rob has this year is Daquan Brooks, the 30. And that to me hurts him a lot. Rob is not outside as much as I think he could be via 1v1. Obviously, he dominates team settings. He dominates.
Man, I don't know what happened behind the scenes, but whatever happened with Rob and I don't know.
Tag team 1-on-1s, dominates 3v3s. He's a great basketball player. I'm not taking that.
Because he was being pushed for number 1, and everyone was like, he's not outside enough. And then all of a sudden it's like, you know what? He's not outside enough. Number 7, get him out of here. Doesn't play enough.
At all. I think the only thing for me is the frequency in terms of which he's outside. Being that we're in June, we're 6 months in, and Daquan Brooks is your only 1-on-1 in 2026, I cannot reward that based on how much other people have been outside within this scene. And also,
I know some would disagree with that, but B's making sense here. Take all feelings aside and just really listen to what he's saying. He's kind of making sense here. And I would still argue Rob is still top 5. But I'm not mad at him having Keon top 5. I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at Keon being in the top 5 over a Rob.
Yeah, but you can't move Keon up and then Moon also up if Moon lost to Keon, and that's a big reason that Keon is in the top 5. How does Moon get credit for that? He lost.
Like we're currently,
And Rob didn't. And now Rob gets moved down.
no. Overall, I could be a little upset.
We cannot, and I would say this, it's still a 15-0 skunk, and I still value it, but I cannot value it as much as it was in 2024, 2023, something like that. It was 2 or 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? We can't overvalue that Uncle Scoop win as much as we did back in the gap because a lot has happened since then. I still value the Zay win a lot, but Rob needs another top-tier 1v1 pay-per-view. He does. He needs to play Uncle Scoop again via rematch, trilogy. He needs to play Nasir Core. He needs to play Zay again, if that happens. But
I was talking to Rob about this exact same thing. I was like, Rob actually has probably the most. Everyone's like, man, Rob's not outside enough, which I agree, he's not. And I spoke to Rob about this. But when you also hear what people say who Rob needs to play, every single part is so funny because I agree with them too. And I was saying this to Rob and he started laughing. I'm like, dude, you got some games you need to play. And I was like, but the problem is you need to play Nas. You got to play Scoob. You got to have a Scoob rematch. You got to do a Zay rematch. We need to see you play against someone we need to see you play C4. We need that Fombi game. Like when you look at the games that Rob needs to play, it's literally like there's no way he goes through that undefeated. Like there's no, like that is an insane list. It's so crazy. Now when I thought about it like that, when I was talking to him, I'm like, I see why he doesn't want to take all those matches. I wish he would. But I also see why he doesn't want to just go through the gauntlet when Zay, they're not asking Zay to play all those matchups. Zay just needs to play Nas. We're not asking Nas to play. Actually, Nas, people want him to play those matchups. He played Scoob. Now we want him to play Zay. We want him to play Rob. So Rob is kind of in the stalemate with Nas. Like until he does it, I won't do it. And this is where like the politics has kind of gotten in the way of a lot of these matchups we want to see. But again, that part is dying. That's the old guard. Like that part's dying out. I do see it from everyone's perspectives, and that's why the top 5 rankings and those types of lists are kind of at a stalemate.
In terms of frequency, well, not the frequency, in terms of the lack of frequency in which he's outside, I cannot have him top 5 based on how the other guys are outside as much frequently and active within the last 6 months. What is Rob's last 3 games? Is it
Sid be at the gym you hoop at? Oh, that's dope. Do y'all play?
Daquan
G.A., Greg, Daquan Brooks. Some guys have played 10, 11 games since then. I can't reward it. He's still a phenomenal basketball player to me, but he's going to be outside my top 5 until he takes a big-time matchup again, and he wins it. It's just the fact of the matter for me. This game will always be at the forefront. It's a top 3 game. Zay versus Rob is a top 3 game all time for me, but I cannot.
Damn, I wonder what his top games of all time are. If he's got that top 3, I obviously probably haven't seen as many games, but that's that one and Scoob and Nas Judgment Day. Those are my 1 and 2.
Hang my hat on just that based on how much those other guys in the top 5 have been outside and actively winning games since that game. It is what it is. My number 7, we have Caleb Huffman. Now,
Rob got to time travel and play MJ. Facts. Penguin, I'll answer in a second.
Must be. Let me think. If Caleb's at 7, names you still have to consider Hoodie Cal. You got to consider LP. Got to consider Cam recently. Technically, you really have to consider a Bijan somewhere.
See, so my problem with B. Ellis's list here too, and this is where we go to consistency and Swift. I feel you, man. I know we had these conversations, hours and hours of these conversations. But the problem with this list now, so this is a top 10 overall for all the platforms, right? Would you guys, who is number 1 on TNC? I wonder who B. Ellis would have number 1 on TNC. Would it be Moon? Or would it be Cam or Keon? Or C4. I wonder who number 1 would be on TNC to be Ellis, because Moon would be number 1, I would think, for most people, but he just lost to Keon. So in that case, Keon would be number 1. How is Keon number 5 overall, but number 1 on TNC, and the only guy that's ahead of him is the guy that he's over on TNC? You know what I mean? Like there's just a lot of inconsistency, I think. B. Ellis has his own game in the top 5. Oh, that's fair. If I play on the scene, if I ever play a game, my game will be in my top 5 too.
Okay, C4 at 7. Not mad at that.
What really solidified him being top 7 for me was not only the ISO Tay win, but coupling that with coming back and beating a hungry Mike Bruce in the way he had to beat Mike Bruce in that game. Phenomenal. He has a BJ win, ISO Tay win, And he has, what else does he have?
And C4, one of my favorite players too. Oklahoma. That's my Oklahoma guy. But I ain't got him in my top 10 just because of lack of amount of games. That is the only reason.
Lewis.
Mike Bruce win.
Talent wise, he up there.
C4 has been phenomenal in his 1v1 career. He also has a Scotty Lewis win on pay-per-view. I don't think he's lost on pay-per-view. I don't think he has lost on pay-per-view. And if you're talking about in terms of the dominance in which C4 is winning some of these games, you have to give him credit where credit is due. And as of late, as of right now, C4 is number 7 for me. And at my number 8, we have Cam So Smooth.
Oh, so Nesco's out of the top 10. Okay. Well, recently, Nesco only played. He's been hurt though, so I can't be mad at if that's.
He's been hurt, but so is Rob. But also, even we looked at the ranking yesterday. I know I'm repeating myself again. Sorry, guys, but this is why I started making ranking videos, because I felt I wanted to at least have the notes and the numbers and the records to at least like have the argument there. Yeah, we looked at it yesterday that Nesco, even though he's been hurt, he still played more games than like C4 in the same amount of time. He's still played more games over this "what have you done for me lately" period. More than Rob, more than Cam. I think more than most of the people on this list.
He thinks.
I think Nesco's played the most games out of anyone that was on this list so far in that amount of time, if I'm not mistaken.
Terrible. Cam has one loss in like a year and a half, and it was against Moon. TNC 03. He's won every other pay-per-view since then. Reese, number one. TNC 02, he beat Lat. TNC 01, he beat Mike Harden. Beat Pert on Free Smoke. Cincinnati. Beat Book. Yeah.
In 2 years other than 2. Lamont James. That's the only guy Cam So Smooth has lost to in the last 2 years, or year and a half, because it's been a year and 6 months, or whatever the case may be, a year and some change. Cam So Smooth, since his 2024 slump, has been an incredible basketball player via 1v1. And I told y'all it's time to start putting respect on Cam So Smooth.
I got to watch more Cam games, by the way. He called me out. He called me out in one of my videos. I got to watch more Cam games.
Cam's name, based on what he has been able to do within the last year and a half, year and some change, bro. I mean, what is Mike Harden pay-per-view? What is 3-1 pay-per-view, right? Reese pay-per-view, Latin Davis pay-per-view, and he lost to Lamont James last year. And he comes back, he beats Bug, he beats Pert. I mean, there's some other games like this game right here that happened last year that I can't even think of off the top of my head. Cam So Smooth is probably a combined 9-1 in 2025-2026. Yeah, Cam So Smooth, number 8. At my number 9, we have.
The only thing with Cam though is technically he even said he counted that Baldy game where Baldy beat him. So does that hold weight? Yes or no, chat?
And this is all right. Do we count, like, what games do we count? This will start us down another rabbit hole. We'll talk about this another day. We're not going to do this today, but Cam's, we can't go off of if Cam says it, or if the player says it counts or doesn't count, it counts. Cause Cam, obviously Cam doesn't, I mean, he probably cares about rankings, but he's not caring about it as much as some of these other people, right? So he lost to Baldy and he said it counted. He probably just doesn't care that much. You know what I mean? But he also beat Rob. And then it's like, oh, okay, that one doesn't count. And it's like, all right, well, Cam's playing an impossible standard now where when he loses, it counts. When he wins, it doesn't count. You know, I don't know. Again, that's what makes the rankings hard to keep consistent too.
Nesco 9. Okay, here we go. Let's hear it.
Nesco is a phenomenal basketball player, phenomenal 1v1 basketball player. I have him at number 9 because his recent activity is not against YouTubers. It's not against YouTubers. I understand it's.
And again, his recent activity, he did play Ty Lawson, he did play Jerome Randall, but take out those 2 games, he's still played more YouTubers than a lot of these other guys. Yeah, I feel like Nesco got, by vibes. I think if Bielis just said, "This is my top 10, I'm going off vibes," I think it would have been a lot more people would have understood, because I understand feeling like Nesco hasn't played a lot too, because he has been injured and just hasn't been outside. And we're so used to him just playing constantly. But I mean, Nesco's got like 40 games and has played a lot recently, you know?
Overall resume is phenomenal, but this is a what have you done for me lately power ranking. This is not a overall who has the best resume overall and let's rank him that way. No, this is an updated power ranking based on activity. And being that he has had a loss against Jerome Randall and he played Ty Lawson and he played somewhere in Houston, I would just like to see Ness play against more YouTubers.
But he got hurt. I said the same thing yesterday. He got hurt in Houston. So
have been active against other YouTubers.
I'd want to see Ness and Cam play today, currently. I think Cam's a way better player now.
I understand Nesco has an injury, and I understand he's definitely going to be outside when he's able to be 100% healthy, and he's definitely going to put on a show when he's outside. I just want to see it. I just want to see it. Guys have been like a Keon, like a Cam So Smooth, like a Moon, like an Uncle Scoob, like a Nas, not Nesco, talking about Nesco right now, but like a Zay. Like these guys have been outside against other YouTubers, and I would just like to see Nesco get back to that.
I want to see Cell's reaction to this.
At number 10, I have Bijan. At number 10, I have Bijan.
Reese. Fombi. Day. Who did he just play?
Keyshawn, Jay Perk. Obviously lost to Scoob. Yeah, one more.
He had that win in Houston. He played P-Sean. Shit.
What up, Matt?
Not mad at this. But
I forgot to upload videos. My bad.
Has a grade 103 win in Baltimore. Is that it? For Kel? Recently?
Yeah, Kel and Bruce being off the list too. Sheesh.
A DC win? Yeah, wait, hold on. What are the Kel? 1v1s. Mike Harden? He has a day loss, 2 in Vegas. Not mad at these on here.
Absolute tear since he's been in the 1v1 scene doing his thing. I believe he only has one loss, and that's to Uncle Scoob himself. And the more Bijan wins games, the better the win is for Uncle Scoob. But man, what he's been able to do going on different platforms and winning games, whether that be BIL, whether that be OTD, whether that be TNC, Bijan is showing his true skill set. And I think I want to give a lot of credit to where credit's due for this one, bro. Like, I mean, Fombi, Day, Reese, wins like that, bro, and he's doing it in dominant fashion. I believe him and Fombi was a point game, but Bijan deserves a lot of credit for a lot of things that he has been doing as of late. And
So I got Jay Perk right there.
I'm gonna give him that credit. Bijan at number 10.
Wow, okay. To hear the rest of this 3 minutes here, I'll put this a little bit here.
Have you done for me lately? And an activity that these guys have been on in the top 10 have been very, very frequent, especially those top 5 guys.
But I think it's made it very clear. It's a what have you done for me lately? So if you can't listen, can't read, can't comprehend, we'll reiterate it again. What have you done for me lately? Meaning recently, what have you done to, you know what I'm saying, for your ranking? So with that being said, this top 10 list is actually solid. I'm gonna keep it a beat. There's a few argumentative points for sure. Some people out there are probably gonna argue for Broward to be a little higher, argue for Ness to be a little higher. But with the reasoning, I think BL did a good job. And man, me and B, like, man, I wouldn't say I'm his hardest critic. Or I wouldn't say he's my hardest critic. But
You're definitely not his harshest critic, so okay. Let's not sugarcoat it.
we're able to really be blatantly honest with each other when we agree or disagree on something. I really don't disagree with this list. You can even argue Kale should be talked about somewhere in there, but it's like if you have Kale right outside at 12 or 11, I mean, I don't think it's a bad. I don't think it's a bad thing. You know, I think this is pretty good, chat.
Yeah. All right. I just wanted to see what Cell said about it. Like I said, I as a vibes list, or this is my top 10, I think it's fair. I think out of doing a power ranking, again, and this is being very critical, I don't think it's a very good power ranking. Just for the simple fact of it's not consistent for holding the same standard for all the players. As a vibes list, like you can have whatever top 10 you want. Everyone in the world can have whatever top 10 they want. When I do my personal top 10s, it's whatever I want. Like everyone can do their own list. That's fine. But I think if we're trying to do one as a community, like power rankings, I do think we got to keep it consistent across the board. And again, that's what the algorithms are for. That's what the Swift hoops and all that stuff. So anyways, I want to see what Cell had to say. His reasoning for Cam was that he's played a lot of games. He's 9-1, I think, over the last 2 years. That's a year and a half, maybe. What do you think Lat needs to do to be in the top 3 combos in TNC? Lat needs a big win. If he would have beat Moon. But yeah, Lat needs a big win. I don't know. He hasn't beat any players ranked higher than him, has he? Two peas in a pot. No Keem or Bruce. Yeah, no Keem, no Bruce. Bruce was the one that surprised me because Bruce, when we talk about being outside, like that's Bruce's middle name. off vibes, Fombi is top 10, especially with like I was saying, power rankings or recency. Yeah, Fombi up there for sure. Bijan definitely, yeah. Bijan and Keon, I think, are the front runners for the power rankings at the moment, though. Recency power rankings. 9-1, but people said Nas wasn't outside last year after playing 10 games. I know, that's why I said the consistency. So I've told you guys this, right? Like, this is the reason I started making top 10 lists, to give a different voice, because I do think everyone having their own voice is super important. But also hearing from the players, they also want to have other perspectives and other voices too, so that hopefully the fans don't just take what I say. You don't take what Biella says. You don't take what Sel says and be like, yep, that's the list. Hopefully you can see my reasoning of why I have players somewhere. You can see Biellis's reasoning for why he has players. You can see Sel's, whatever. You see everyone's reasoning, then you can make up your own mind of what your list should be. So again, I think if there's only one voice doing the rankings, then those are kind of the rankings. But now you can have multiple different perspectives, and now you can kind of pick and choose your own list. That beats Teo, Kel, and he gets Moon or a Cam rematch. I like that pathway. Lat lost to DJO, but again, that's just like it's hard to punish players that it's kind of like when Dom lost to Zay. No one really holds Dom to that like standard of, well, you lost to Zay, so you can never move forward. Same thing. I think that DJO versus Lat game is just like they're different weight classes. Now, I'm not saying losing doesn't matter at all, because some of those guys do play outside their weight classes. I just think like, if you play a game every once in a while outside your weight class, just test the waters. It's like Jay with the Rock. Jay with the Rock played against Dom because someone else didn't show up and play the game. And Jay with the Rock was there, and he's like, I'll play. You need players that are willing to play in matchups that they weren't supposed to play in, or that they're not prepared to play in, because it keeps the production going. It keeps the season going. It keeps the fans, gives the fans a game to watch. It keeps this whole space doesn't go without players willing to take those types of games. Lat took that game against DJO, and he could have easily turned that down, and no one would have said he was ducking. He could have been like, nah, not playing that. He needs to play more games or whatever. But the fact that Lat took it so that the show goes on, the production, what I'm like, it's hard to punish him when it's like, yeah, it wasn't a great matchup for you. It's like Bruce. Bruce will check up against play. He's like that gatekeeper, right? Day will play against whoever. Like, I just think we also need to give a little bit of leeway for those guys. I'm not saying we excuse their losses. I'm just saying we can't hold them to like the same standard as guys that just aren't playing. If they're not playing games, they're picking and choosing matchups. Meanwhile, you got these guys that are just like, I'll play whoever. I think there has to be a little credit for that. I don't know. I went on a tangent. My bad. Because Lat is technically, in my eyes, he is a small guard. So every game that Lat plays outside the small guard category, he is playing up. Then the fact that he also played DJO, that's like he's playing up times 2. Like Lat is a small guard. He just happens to be really good, so we don't call him a small guard. Same thing as like Kel to me. This is a small guard. They're just really good, so we don't call them small guards. That's why Jerome Randall doesn't call himself a small guard. He's just a guard. Now answer. How was Rob in person versus watching him on YouTube? I said this yesterday, I think. He just moves way faster than what it looks like on camera. He does look like he's moving quick on camera, but he's a little bit faster in person. He's a little bit faster in person, so it's really impressive. Cam versus Reese today, yeah, we're gonna watch that next. DJO game was a 16, still a loss though, not as heavy. Yeah, I'm less concerned about the score and just more because there was also no refs, right? I can't remember. Were there refs that game? People call Lat a medium guard skill and not a small guard coach. I know. People still haven't figured out the weight classes. We as a community haven't figured it out. Everyone's going to have 30 different constraints for what they put for a weight class or height class or whatever. To me, Lat's a small guard. He's just very good. When is Lat playing Teo? Would it make you upset if I said they already played? No refs either. Yeah, and no refs, and you're playing up 2 weight classes essentially. Like DJO is going to win that. That favors him so much. And also, not saying that it was just like a easy game for DJO. I'm just saying like he was supposed to win that one too, and he took care of business, did what he was supposed to do. Do you have Keem or AB and Nitty? Keem or AB and Nitty or Dang Coach in 3 days? Probably Keem. And then I'm going to go with Nitty. Scar game next. No, we're going to watch, what did I say? Oh, we're going to watch Cam and Reese. We're going to watch that next. Who performed the best throughout the series? There was a lot. And I can't say some of them because it will spoil some of the games, but all of them. Deadass Lat was the same size as you. That's what I'm saying. And Jerome Randall, I'm telling you, like everyone thinks they're just way taller because the way they play, and they can play guys that are taller than them. They're not. Keem and Nitty for the win. That's what I got as well. I think he really deserves more respect for what he does. Agreed. Nesco too. Yeah, Nesco's a small guard. We just don't call him that because he plays Nas. He plays Scoob. He plays whoever. Truthfully, Rob might be considered a small. I don't know. Rob, Scoob. I think that kind of category is the next category up. Barely, though. Barely. Lat shorter than B. Ellis. Watching the Frigga video, too. What was the Frigga video? This is why bigger players won't play Lat, because they also say, well, he's way smaller than the guy he played against. Never see dudes play up before giving them an out if you played of your weight class. No, so I don't think it's giving them an out. I think it's just more so, to me, it was less about Lat playing DJO, who's taller and not in his weight class. It was less about that, and it was more about just him taking the matchup, because Lat was supposed to play someone else. I can't remember who he was supposed to play, Kel or something. That was supposed to be the game, and it didn't happen. And then they're like, oh, we got DJO, and he's like, all right, I'll play. It's not a horrible list coming from Bielis. Then Davo needs to drop that game. There's a lot of games that need to drop. Keon and Bijan are the 2 players of the year. Yeah, I think quite a few people agree with that at the moment. He could have put Rob, Nas, and Zay as 1A, 1B, 1C. People stay picking and choosing. Rob like 6 foot, maybe 6'1" in person. Scuba tweener, he's just a dog. Yeah, I think like if we really wanted to make the height, weight classes, whatever, at the end of the day, we would just have a blanket. Hey, if your height is this, if you are 6 foot, to me, 6 foot and under is small guard. Or if you're under 6 foot, under 6 foot is small guard. 6 foot to 6'2", medium guard. 6'3" to 6'5". Like, you know, like that's where I break it at, because it's just simple. Keep it simple. Now people will be like, oh, but this guy, like, Nesco's too strong for the small. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. Sometimes you got to play someone that's stronger than you. Y'all are the same height. Figure it out. But there is a difference of playing someone 6'5" and y'all weigh the same. Like, can't figure out height. How was that Moon and Rob versus Scoob and Zay tag team, and what were Moon and Scoob chirping about? That was the game of the series. That was my favorite game of the entire series. And remember before the event when I told you guys I was excited for a couple games that were going to happen, because it brought that old school like grit and energy back. They were just chirping because they were competing. They were just competing. And it was super intense. That was my favorite game of the series. I think that was game of the series. Moon said it too. I hate autocorrect. It's oppressive. He said tweeter 3 times. Also, you 6'6", coach, so a lot of guys are small guards to you. True. 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 Isn't it funny that I was a guard overseas? So yeah, small guard to me is like 6'3" and under. How tall is Nas for real? He doesn't look 6'3". He probably 6'2". Yeah, 6'2", just under that. Malik isn't strong. Malik's strong as hell. Got to get in that weight room. Malik's stronger than everybody at 5'7". Exactly. Malik a big small guard. A conundrum. An oxymoron. When does the series start releasing? I believe it's early next week. I think he said 2 games or 3 games a week. You refuse to believe he's not 5'2". Nas is 6'2". Man, if you're a small guard in the space and play pro, you play against guys bigger than you all the time. I don't want to hear about Lat. That's what I'm saying. That's why Lat can score on anyone. Because he's used to playing in the doesn't he play? He plays in Canada. I think he's played overseas. He scores like the way he plays, the way he scores, like it works on any height. Who commentated with you this series? I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but I'll just say it was me commentating with players the entire time and 1 non-player. No, 2 non-players. So we probably did 20-something games in the series. And every game was a mixture of either a player and me or a non-player and me commentating. So it'll be a lot of variability. Imagine if Lat was 6'2". Well, that's why I like the one-on-one space, because there's a lot of like, I look at a lot of these guys in one-on-one space, and I've told this to the most of them. I've said to their faces, I'm just like, I'm really impressed by them. I got overseas. Like, obviously, my ego is going to tell me, like, I would have beat this guy at his height. You know, I'm skilled. I can shoot. I can dribble. I can do all this. But also, I was 6'6". And that's really that's the main thing that separated me from some of these guys. If they had my height, can you imagine if Lat were 6'6"? Can you imagine if Zay were 6'6"? Can you imagine if some of these players were like 4 or 5 inches taller? They're not playing YouTube basketball. Maybe in the summertime, they're getting a bag somewhere. So that's why I commend these guys, man. How tall is Dom? Dom and Boog, same height. Fan Friday tomorrow? Yes, Fan Friday tomorrow. Hard to find them matchups. A couple years ago, Lat would have played everybody just like how Scoob, Kel outside. Yeah, I agree. Don't let Sammy get on here with his terrible takes. Wanted to commentate with you so bad, but Davo wasn't going for it. Hey, Davo was pretty selective. He was pretty selective with who he was picking because the fans have definitely wanted certain players to be on there. Because I was like, hey, what about this guy? Do you want him to commentate? He was like, and these were players. I was like, what about him? He hasn't commentated yet. Not him. Do I think I'd be no good in my prime? Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to. I hate when retired hoopers are like, back in my day, if I were playing, I'd be ranked number 2. I'd be best in the world. Yeah, I don't want to get into that. If we compare this to boxing, there is a 6'6", 154-pounder that's not the best in the class. Sometimes being that good is good enough. Imagine if Brunson was 6'6". Exactly. I don't want to imagine Zay at 6'5". That if he was 6'5", he would be in the NBA. I don't care. Just even just like the way he thinks, the way he plays, just being relentless and competing like every possession, then having touch around the rim, he'd be Zion. He'd be Zion Williamson. Did you already watch the Moon versus Iso Tay? Moon versus Iso Tay. I feel like I've watched that one. AK said they're announcing a Summer League matchup today. Yeah, I saw that in the Discord. Was Rob one of the dudes Davo turned down? No, I commentated with Rob. And I don't want to spoil. I'm not going to give more away. Just know I commentated with Rob. I commentated with quite a few players. You'll have to check out the games to see. You definitely would have ran the scene back in your day, Chris. I know you would have. You would have had the, because you'd have had all the stats and had everything figured out. Watching Scoob versus Simmons, the hype played it. Yeah, if you guys, we broke that down yesterday, and you could just see like how much they were playing different games. Scoob's playing like 4D chess. Jonathan Simmons is like, I go to hoop, I shoot ball. He's just playing caveman basketball. Notice from you and No Good's film, y'all not really flashy. Is that a choice, or it's just the nature of overseas basketball? No, that's the nature of basketball. Majority of people's buckets are going to come from just very efficient, like catch and shoot, playing off of a closeout, playing with an advantage. Most of your scores are going to come from that, or a mismatch. I would probably have 1 to 2 highlights a game. 1 or 2 a game. And I say this all the time. After games, the kids would all run up to, how the kids run up to the players after the games. They'd all run up and they're like, oh my gosh, can't believe you hit that crazy step back shot right before the buzzer at halftime. And that might be 2 of my points. 3 of my points came from something crazy. Everything else was just like fast break, offensive rebound, put back, catch and shoot 3, shot fake, 1 dribble, get to the bucket, shooting 8 free throws or something like that. Most of my points were just that stuff. 80%, 90% of what I did was just simple basketball. And then you might have, shot clock winding down. You look back and you're like, in and out, behind the back, step back, fade away. Watching Scoob versus Simmons. Nah, spoil me. Nah, I can't. Sometimes God just made you better. Exactly. You forget you tall. I'm like 6'1", and I have long arms, and sometimes I play players 5'10". I could just elevate. Exactly that. That's what Simmons did. He just shot over the top of Scoob. Back in my day, we didn't have feet. You feel me? You feel me? Less is more. That windmill 360 from the free throw line. Exactly. All right. Let's get into this game. Let's get into this Cam So Smooth and Reese for $5,000 was insane. On the next chapter, go like, go subscribe. This is their summit game. Some more of their games too. We probably need to talk about that. We'll do it next week.
Welcome back to the next chapter. We got
Oh, is this where Reese yelled Jesus? Is this the game?
another game here. Cam versus Reese. Shout out everybody that's watching on TNCLeague.com right now live. Our first ever summit. It's been amazing so far. Fellas,
No, what's up, gang? Oh, I guess because we just went straight. But what's up, gang? Hope you're doing well. We're gonna watch this Cam So Smooth and slap and blah blah blah. All right, we did it.
the energy that you've been able to see, the crowd, the style of the games, and what every game means, not just for the money that's on the line, but how it sets up the next game for yourselves. How have you been enjoying that?
I love the environment. It's cool, amazing. This is what the space been missing. So let's get the people a show.
How do you feel about that question?
Say it again.
I was basically just saying, like, not only is there money on the line for the game, but the way that the summit is set up to consistently keep coming back and all of that, and just an opportunity as a player to get more games and what that means to you.
It means a lot, bro. It just gives me the opportunity to represent Jesus more and more and more. And that's what I'm here to do today. Simple.
Cam, this is a big game as well for both of you guys. Reese is one of the most difficult players to guard. You utilize your speed. He's got a lot of strength in the way that he plays, and you guys both have a very unique style to your game. Before you get into this matchup against Reese, just anything that you want to say to the fans?
Hell no.
Anything you want to say to the fans that are watching?
2 types of people in the world. Hold on. Two types of people in this world. Anything you want to say to the fans?
Hell no.
Hell no. Reese, what you got for us?
Anything you want to say to the fans that are watching at home?
Oh, first.
Jesus! All right. Y'all, TNC the Sun.
Do you think Cam briefly thought like, well, I can't win. Like, I can't win. I can't win now. I can't. GG's. GG's, I guess. I can't win now.
This is our first one. Keep supporting everything that we're doing. Subscribe to tncleague.com. If you're seeing this on YouTube, just know this happened live. You can become a member.
Yeah, you can see it in Cam's face. Look how nervous he is. You can see it in Cam's face. He's nervous. It's unfortunate, man.
On tncleague.com to watch these live. Let's go.
Here we go. Damn. And here we go. Reese to 30. 2s and 3s. 2 timeouts per half. Here we go.
We'll talk about it as we go. But I think this is if you're the slower player, like this, having this gap right here, like Cam can just beat you to any spot. He can full speed left, full speed right, can beat you to any spot. So definitely Reese got to just be here, hand check. And ideally, if you can push Cam to where he's not facing forward, if you can hand check him and make him like turn his shoulders sideways, now you know he has to go that way. So now you can load up and get ready to run that way with him. So little stuff like that will definitely help Reese in the long run. Like he just completely backing off.
I think Reese can set the tone here and be physical off the rip downhill.
And then in that same vein, as we saw with we'll break down. What was the other game we just watched? Oh no, it's not free. It was on the members game, right? Where he just played Bijan. But same thing here for Reese. And honestly, same for Cam. That's why I said this felt kind of like a sparring session. Cam's faster, so I guess he can give that gap. But Reese, like, you just got to get inside that elbow, right? Same thing here, inside that elbow and inside the block and use your strength. So it's just go. Just go. Just go. No pace, no back and forth. Just go. Because Cam's faster. He'll catch up to whatever you do. But like, see how he goes and stops and then floats.
Where he works
floats, and now he has to pick the ball up. But it's like, just go. Get downhill till he stops you. We won't do this every play, but I did want to just point out these things. Like, look at all that space. There's just so much space there, right? There's just so much space to get inside that elbow, eat up that space, like bump Cam in the chest, win the bump, like we always say. So it's just go. Inside that elbow, inside the block, highest percentage shot in basketball, get you a bucket. But everything is just like hesitate.
Defense by Cam.
Great D.
Active hands, staying in front.
Yep.
That just makes this game more impressive. Bielis, yeah. Cam just beat Reese and Jesus. Like, he gotta be top 2.
Here, got a hand on him, takes it off. Cam. Oh, gosh. Oh.
Sheesh.
That's classic Cam right there.
Yeah, he constantly like go then stop. And remember what I told you guys, like, what good is pace if you can't go 100%? Like, hasn't gone 100% yet. So Cam is always waiting on the pace, right? He just got to guess and guess and guess where he's going to go.
Important that Cam stay disciplined.
And that's like the main thing. So Reese defensively, got to be able to hand check and guide them where you want them to go. Yeah, right here, perfect. Yeah, this is great. Remember the other day, or no, it was yesterday when people are like, there's nothing you can do for slow feet. You can. I had to guard people that were way quicker than me, and that's how I guard them. Hand check. If I can get you to turn your back, well, now you're probably not going to beat me to the spot. And if I can keep being active, now look at this drive, how wide Cam is taking that dribble. Now it gives Reese a chance. You're going to get crossed this way, though. You will get crossed. You will look bad sometimes. But hey, that's basketball. And then Cam still gets around. Like, that's real basketball. That's real basketball.
I think Cam can exploit Reese's lack of lateral quickness, but I think on Reese's offensive end, he can dominate.
And then you can guess. And then the answer is like, you just got to play smart basketball. So if you can force Cam to drive full speed right, you just look at what his counter is. All right, so his counter, he went between the legs, and then he hits you with a hesitation cross. You can actually go, you can gamble and get this steal. Like, just gamble, right? Because this cross, he's either going to go full speed left or full speed right. And you're not fast enough. Now that he's created this 0.5 seconds of freedom, All right, now you're not fast enough to beat him to the next spot. So you just read what his counter is. Once he does this hesitation, I'm going to shoot the gap and I'm going to try to get this steal. And if he gets past me, he gets past. But Reese is just like waiting. 0.5 seconds of freedom, just waits. And then Cam goes and he tries to go with him. So yeah, you just got to be disruptive if you're the slower player, and you just got to use your brain, put them in the spots where they have to counter. And then you try to read their counters or anticipate or guess. And like I said, you will get crossed playing this way. But if you're slower, like you have to play smart. This is where Bruce still gets so many steals and deflections, and why he locks up so many people, because he thinks like this, even if he's not as quick as he used to be or as fast as he used to be.
Oh, he turned the corner.
So the thing here is, I think Cam can exploit.
So if you're fast, you just play defense the same way. If you're faster, stronger, taller, if you have physical advantages, you don't have to think as much. But if you do think as much, like, well, then it's an easy game for you.
Okay. Reshoots his jab 3 really well too.
Like this right here is the game. This is a completely different game if Reese commits to this right here. Full speed left. And honestly, I don't think Cam stopped him. Let's slow-mo. I actually don't think Cam stopped him. He did this to protect the ball, which is fine. But now look how much space he gives up with this shot. He ends up taking a one-legged fadeaway from outside the key. And look how much space he got. This spin, this should have been a spin to the backboard. And slapping glass on the other side of the backboard here. Full speed left. We saw this with Scoob and Simmons. You spin, that spin, boom, I'm spinning to the backboard, I'm slapping glass. Hey! But that's why I said this feels like a sparring session. Because basketball, you're to the bucket, you spin, you're getting your elbow out there, and you boom, to the backboard. Reese instead was like spin, ooh, bah, 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 bah. It's like a spar session. So he hits it. He hits it, but it's like, damn, like just get downhill. Till he stops that. You just keep going, getting you a layup. Then he backs up, boom, hit him with a 3. Now he gets close. Now you jab and you get to that same spot. Like, this is why I not get mad, but when people say like, oh, Reese can't play ones or he can't. No, he has all the tools. It's just putting it together in here. It's just putting together a better game plan.
Loves that mid-range area.
I like that decision. I love that decision playing out of the jab.
Yeah, he did the Scoob spin. Got spin to that glass.
Oh,
and now he's left to right. And he actually crossed Cam twice. Crossed him. Look how much space he created. He crossed him. That's a pull-up 3, right? Doesn't take it. Crossed him again. That's a pull-up jumper. It's like, but he crossed him twice and then a contested pull-up jump shot. So again, just know what you want to get to. Use one move and then commit. So that's all I would say for Reese. We don't have to stop it every single time now, but now that we've laid that out, you guys should be able to see all these opportunities. Then we'll show what Cam did really well, obviously. Reese just overplayed. Like Cam, you've got Cam where you want him, right? He's in disadvantage. You're in neutral. You're fine. And then Reese just overdoes it. Like he gets, like, once Cam gets there, you just got to back up a little bit, just play a little smarter. But
Oh, he got to step. Left hand.
As long as you don't give a straight line drive, you'll be all right.
Reese, left slot. Taking his time.
Yeah, just hesitating. Again, to me, a really active defender is not going to let you be comfortable like this. But the fact that Cam's letting you be comfortable like this means he's not having to play defense, and you're taking long contested too. So Cam is essentially resting. But that's why I think you go straight downhill, you go at him, he has to deal with you. Even if you turn it over, hey, deal with this, Cam.
Man, just subtle. He takes what the defense gives him. Just a subtle little step back and takes what's there.
Extremely paced out too, man, like you said. Ball by the house.
You see, here's the thing with the bumps, man. They're like a jab.
But look, he still hesitate before he goes. I actually think he can just go off this jab. Now he just decide like what was the difference here? He can just go and punish Cam, but instead he like waits, nothing's open. All right, I'm gonna just go. Boom! Look at where he gets to. Look at where he gets to with just one dribble, ducking his shoulder and going. I think Reese can benefit a lot from just going. Make him deal with you. This is not fun to guard. This is not fun to guard. You end up with a wide open, hands-free, little fadeaway underneath the elbow. Like, that's a easy mid-range for him. And he's a good mid-range shooter. Like, that's his shot. He just needs to punish Cam and keep getting to that spot over and over. Like, sorry, Cam, you're going to have to deal with this for a full game. Cam overplays it next time, shot fake, step through. You know, so this is Reese's game plan. Or what needs to be his game plan.
They start to kind of just wear on you a little bit.
And look at Cam. Cam tired. Like, that's not fun to guard.
It gets annoying.
Yeah.
And then it kind of wears you down slowly but surely.
And I was literally just over here thinking, like, it's cool how different players in the space have different styles, like boxers have.
I think we don't have the player corners, so we'll just go to the game.
He's seen it yet, but I think he's really going to test Reese's foot speed at some point.
So look at the problem now. So if you're the slower player, damn. All right. So this is going to seem like I'm really like overly criticizing Reese, but so many of you have these same questions. And again, maybe Reese will watch this. It can give him some advice too. Oops, my bad. But having that gap there, look how much better he was when he was forcing. I don't know what that is. When he was forcing Cam to like drive from like shoulders away from the basket. So now that Reese is backed up and he's just like waiting, just this little hesitation was enough to get Reese to bite. He does it again. Shot fake. Reese bites on it. And then Cam just goes downhill and it was over. So having that little gap is actually like really hurting Reese because he's like playing like completely reactive to a player that's way faster. But when he was dictating the pace, like up, hand checking, putting a hand on his hip, he was actually doing pretty well defensively. But now like giving up straight line drives is like the worst thing you can do against a faster player.
Right on cue. Hey, Millie.
Yeah, when it feels like when they're faster, it seems like you want to back up and give them space. We see it in the NBA all the time, right? When they back up on a player and that player just like full speed downhill eats up that space.
Like
so same thing here. You want to stay attached to faster players. And not his twice now. He's been going forward when Cam decides to drive. And this is the Jerome Randall. We saw this with Jerome Randall and Nesco, right? Like Cam is stepping backwards and Reese is getting caught going forward while Cam's trying to drive. So you just gotta be attached the whole time. Be attached, have a hand there, like closing the gap. Because once they have like a little bit of space, he's too quick.
This is what Keon was in the second half.
He's definitely a lot stronger than Cam. He could go with that bump all day for sure. What up, Callie?
I don't have to do too much.
I mean,
he not bumping correctly. No, but even like just bumping will tire out the other person anyways. And then the more you do it, the more effective you get at it, the more practice you get. So yeah, there's obviously more stuff you can critique, but the main thing for me is like full speed left, full speed right. We got the hat on today. We'll figure out the rest later.
so you have to make an adjustment, get a gap hand out there to combat that speed. Here we go, offensive.
Go. Yeah, right there.
And there goes the bumps.
I mean, he's gotten to where he wants. He's getting close. Right here. The problem is he shoots over, he's left-handed. So the problem is he needs to get to where he can get his hands free on the, he keeps trying to, and I learned this overseas as well, because they can hit your elbow. They can put their hands up and like hit your shooting arm and it doesn't matter. So the problem is he's left-handed. I'll use my right hand, but he's shooting into the defender like this. So the defender is here and Reese is spinning into them. And that's like why he doesn't feel comfortable. But if you can get to the point where you're spinning the other way, you can clear out all that space with your offhand and your shooting hand is free. Right? So, and that's something I spoke with Keem about. Keem is really good at doing that, getting his hands free. So just know now when I win the bump, which way do I want to spin? So that's another thing Reese can add. Like, don't just spin to spin. Like, if I win the bump, even if you foul me, I'm going to get my hands free and get a decent look. So, yeah, watch it. Rewatching this game, like, Reese can play with all of the, he can beat Cam. It's just like, got to have a better game plan.
Got to stay down on those pivots against Reese. Man.
Oh!
A little more. Send it to the board. Straight to.
People got to give Cam more credit. I mean, he's ranked number 8 right now, so on Biela's list.
Oh, I love that shot, fellas.
If a player asks me to be in their corner mid-game, I mean, I'm usually commentating. If I wasn't commentating, yeah.
Good look again.
But most of them have good corner. Like, they usually get pretty good advice in their corners.
This one's in
Hezzy with the right.
Like, once he decides to go, Cam hasn't stopped him.
Out his dribbles have been exploding.
Yeah.
Like, you'll think that possession, you think you have a possession.
What do you do when the defense gets you out of the elbow? Like I said, you have a counter. So if I drive to the elbow, so if I go full speed left or full speed right and I drive to here, let's say Cam cuts him off, right? You can Nas anchor step back to the middle. If he doesn't fully cut you off, but just is going to like push you around the elbow, you can separate, right? And get your 0.5 seconds of freedom. And then you can redrive. You can redrive back to the middle. You can shoot the ball. You can redrive to the left. But you just you have to get your shoulders turned back to the basket, and then you redrive. Like kind of, we just saw Cam do it a little bit ago. Right there. Exactly what Reese just did right here. Race to the elbow.
Possession and then.
Hey, can you see the future? Can you see the future? Did you know this play was happening? So Reese tries to race him to the elbow. Full speed left. Right? This is good basketball. Full speed left. Cam cuts him off. 0.5 seconds of freedom. Shoot it. The problem is everyone likes double step backs. Right? Look how much space he has to shoot this ball. Cam can't get to that. Reese, it looks like he's about to do this double step back that I hate that people do. Okay. No, he didn't. He just tried to reject. Yeah, overthought it. Now it's a super contested shot. But he had an open shot right here. Boom. His hips are turned. Pull up. Pull up. And this is where Zay, Nas, a lot of players don't get credit. It takes some players a long time to get that hand. They're like get into their shooting pocket and get ready to shoot. But Reese got him here. Right here, that's a shot. You start getting your feet ready, start getting your hands on the seam. That's a wide open mid-range jump shot. But now he replays. And now Cam is there closing the gap. Tough contested three, hits it. But that's tough to like constantly live off of tough shots.
Catching a rhythm.
And we see it play out in this game.
Man, I think one thing I love about Reese's game is how I feel like as basketball players, sometimes we don't bring the physicality to the game offensively. I love that he really initiates that physicality. And I think if you're willing to
Cam was Reese before Reese.
Through that physicality, that just creates a good.
Even do the LP and do the snatch and continue. Yeah. Well, that's the 0.5 seconds of freedom, right? That's what Cam does here.
How many Reese has down here already?
He doesn't do the LP snatch,
In his
but
game.
it's the same thing. Whatever move you choose to do is whatever you're comfortable with. But the idea is the same.
Again,
Gotta take them.
rinse.
Americans got this tough shot gene at this point. They might as well live off of it. Well, it's because the way we grew up playing for the most part.
In the first 3 games, fellas, of
Can you just like bully the defender and keep your feet moving? Yeah, if you're stronger.
the opposite player or the opponent makes a run.
That's the Nas and Zay strat.
Yeah, I mean, it's only
Definitely
5-point game too.
Yeah.
Even if Reese gets halftime here, 8 points is nothing, especially in a 1v1 game. Whereas make it take it. Here we go.
Oh, he had him.
Got him.
But
Whereas
again,
make it-
I don't. You guys know I hate this runaway dribble. But for Reese, he should never have to. He got bumped by Cam, but his shoulders are past him. You got to shoot that arm through, and you got to elbow and whatever you got to. Like shoulders, like Reese has him. And that's just that's that mindset of full speed left, full speed out. Like, go. He's not in front of you. Yeah, he's bumping you, but bump him out of the way. Get physical back. But to turn that into like a runaway step back jump shot, he does get fouled here, but that's what I mean. The mentality, the little subtle shift. A little subtle shift. Like, I don't care if I get bumped. Like, I'm getting a bucket. I'm stronger than you. And then when Cam gets overly strong, now you can spin on him. Now you can get into your bag. Now you can get into your other stuff.
Very big for Reese. Millie, you've been saying this all day. Send it to half.
Yep. Now he's hesitating again. Let him off the hook. Let him off the hook. And again, I know he can hit that shot, but it's like, just keep going, man. Cam hasn't figured out how to stop you yet. Cam has not figured out how to stop Reese. Reese has stopped himself. Just go. Make him deal with you. Then when Cam starts overthinking, all right, he's been going full speed. He's been doing all this. Now you get into, ooh, you hit him with one of those. Now he backs up. Oh my gosh. I thought he was going to go full speed again. But Reese's whole game is that, right? Ooh, 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 ooh. Shot. Instead, you just need to, boom, go. Make him deal. Boom, go, go, go. Now you hit him with a couple of these hesitations.
Cam, I love it.
That's what he needs.
Yes.
Establish.
And there's not too much on defense there. That's just, you give good scores like a lot of possessions. You know, eventually they'll go on a run.
Cam so smooth, blew an opportunity to cut into the lead even more. Let's see if Reese can send it to halftime for you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
So what happened here? So again, he kind of just let Cam.
Oh my!
I don't mind that. That was a good read by Cam, and again, Reese didn't go full speed. Oh, and he hits that. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that play. Sometimes you got to hit tough shots, right? That's one of those ones. But you don't see Cam beating anyone. Nesco ranking up. He just doesn't do it for me. I don't know. I mean, Cam just got to figure out the same thing, right? What are his kill spots? What does he want to get to? Make the other player play his style of basketball. And I just got to see him playing some of those guys so I could really critique him. It's hard to tell because in most of these matchups we've seen him play lately, he's just faster. So I'd like to see him play against someone who's faster, just so I could see what his counters would be and things like that.
Yep.
Line. You add a start.
Yep.
I like this. I like when TNC does stuff like this. When they have like the summit, when they do like these picture-in-picture things. When they were doing this in their season, they had their merch and stuff. I like this. And then having both especially because we can't hear the corners anyways, showing both of the players while the commentators are talking. This is so much more crisp than Ball is Life did it and TNC did it in their last season, where we had to listen to the players' corner A, players' corner B, and then the commentator. It just like every time out took triple as long. I like this.
It's gonna be a special second half. You've seen a classic one-on-one with the small guards, and then we've seen Scar and Enu have a really good one-on-one here. I expect nothing less than this one, fellas.
Yep. And then coming up next, we have the main event, Moon versus Keon.
Seen him versus Boog. But I think Cam is still faster than Boog downhill, right?
Today's video is sponsored by PrizePicks, and it's really massive.
So now, if there's no one faster than Cam, again, I don't know how he can't compete with top 5 players. You know what I mean? Like, he's just going to have to make it a speed game. So I would need to see him play someone like that to be able to critique, like, what would be his counters, you know?
Gotta make it. That's two, Millie.
Yep. And that's going to set up.
Boog fastest up. Boog's definitely fast. I'm not saying he's slow. I still think Cam looked faster in that game. I could be misremembering, but I was surprised that Cam was like getting downhill so all the way to the backboard so much on Boog.
Man.
I would like to see crossover right there, though.
Drop cross? Like, you mean like
after he hangs, just crossover hard right to that right hand.
Skip ad button. Just on the gambling one.
Oh, move it.
That's a tough one.
Refs letting him play.
Yeah.
So here, Cam adjusted at halftime for sure. And again, Reese just hesitating. And then Cam jams him one time. And then Reese is like, hey, physical. Hey, where's the foul? But Reese needs to understand the physicality actually favors him. Can go the backboard. I didn't swear because Jesus, right? But just go to the backboard. Just go. Cam is now actually the one that is like, okay, this is not a sparring session. I need to win. So he turned up the physicality a little bit. Maybe Reese just wasn't ready for that adjustment Cam made.
Gotta finish with the left.
But here's the
there.
interesting thing, though. Reese is susceptible to jumping.
What are his win conditions against top 5 guys with him being faster? Well, we saw it with Scoob, right? Scoob uses his speed really well to get separation away from Nas in Judgment Day. He used it. I've watched him playing Rob in this last series. That's how he's been dealing with. He's using his speed to get separation, to get open shots, to get them to bite on the open shot. Now he gets to the backboard. So just using his speed. So Cam just needs those type of games to figure out how to better utilize his speed. Because he's figuring it out as this game is going on. He's figuring it out in his games. Now you just got to see what your superpower is when you play the best players, because they'll adjust. So now you figure out how to counter.
Bump you in your path. You have to be strong and finish with the outside hand. 3 ball from Reese there, got a foul point. Oh my God, Penny Hardaway.
And this is tough still. It's still tough. I spoke to Bruce about this, so this is not even just a Reese thing. But again, you don't want to settle for long twos outside, like fadeaway, one-legged twos. If you can get in range, open on balance, long twos are fine. But you don't want to be shooting a lot of off balance long twos. If you can get 2 feet in the key and you have to shoot those off balance, that's fine. But you don't want to shoot those from out here too much. They're pretty low percentage for what you get.
Probably why he automatically goes to the right hand.
Yeah.
It's the quickest way to
Can't touch.
in terms of part of the
Let's go, Cam.
Nice cross. Gets to that
Yeah,
mid.
so the difference is Cam can keep going, like hesitating, acting like he's going to go, because Reese has to respect it. Look how much space he gets off of this. Just hezzy go. Like this hezzy cross. Look how much space he created. Straight into his shot, which most people do an extra step back. So he's elevating, doesn't see the hand. He can see the rim, like clean shot. So even though it looks like a good contest, he knows that Reese can't get there. That's the shot where Scoob was playing against Jonathan Simmons, and that hand was getting there. But if you're the same height, but you're faster, Cam knows he can get that shot off whenever he wants. Yeah, now he's just going. He's just fast, man. Full speed left, full speed right.
There it is.
There it is.
And this is where Reese needs to be attached.
I see at least one time.
Yeah. Tie ball game just like that.
Damn, is it really a shooter like Scoob? Yeah, so maybe that's his counter. He got to be a better shooter when he plays the top 5.
I've seen a lot of people wear their opponents down by just
Right here,
bumping
good
him
defense.
before the
Good
ball
defense.
checks up.
But then he backs up. He had him. Just keep a hand check on. Now you're kind of in a tough spot.
Race to the basket. Pulls up. $17 all.
counter work is filthy.
There we
Reese,
go.
2 feet.
That's good. That's great. Probably got hit there. That was great. But again, protect this. I guess just in case Reese watched this, when you spin here, you've got your left elbow around him, and then you like expose the ball. You expose your arm. You keep going with your left arm. Keep going with your left arm here. Again, we'll use this. We always use my my microphone stand. But if this is his arm, we talk about this with Scar. I don't want to shoot this because now They can just reach across and hit me whether the ref calls it or not. Instead of like reaching and shooting like this, your layup should be like this always. Right? You should be moving that arm out of the way. You should be go up. You had your elbow there, moving his arm out the way to shoot that layup. It is a real skill. It's a real skill to like play to where it's like, hey, even if you foul me, I'm gonna get a clean look.
I just think he had the left side of the basket to go straight up. Cam was on his back. He kind of faded away there, which the refs tend to not favor the person fading away.
Cam, triple, no good.
And you're saying Cam used to shoot so good on the scene, but you got to remember he probably does shoot well. We're just comparing these guys to like elite shooters now because we got more shooters on the scene.
Defense there. Discipline. Been a good defensive stretch from Reese and Cam. 17 all.
There it is.
I've been waiting on it.
Speed burst.
Yes, just boom, explosive.
I can tell you won a lot of arm battles in your heyday. I'm telling you, I used to elbow people, shoulder people. That's just what it is, man. Unfortunately.
Well, you do it every time. Yeah. Like, you know, so he has to kind of pace himself here.
Definitely doing down the hit.
Way in here. Here we go.
I feel like I'm watching these games with a little bit more. I can critique a little bit more now because I got to see these guys play in person, and I have a more vested interest in breaking their games down now.
Oh,
That's huge. That's huge.
Oh, high school three. That's true. That's true.
One of those jumpers he's able to hit just sets up his drive even more. Cam.
Oh,
Explode. Oh. Going to the
He did
line.
foul. Yeah, that's tough. Now he's just using his speed, and Reese is kind of caught in this weird, like, do I fall for the – Cam has hit enough threes to make Reese second guess, like, ooh, do I challenge or do I stay down? I think when the player is faster, you just stay down. If he beats you by shooting threes, that's fine. Don't let him beat you by shooting layups, though. We can live with threes because he'll miss a few in a row. Even that was a great contest, and he still hit it. Like, just be hand check, be up on him, and then even if he hits a couple, if he shot fakes, no matter what, I'm staying down. I am not jumping for threes.
but I do think so.
He's gonna have to beat me all jump shots, all pull up threes, whatever. You just say, good game, good job.
Cam is very, very comfortable at getting to where he wants to go with that. There's
Cam mid range is good though. Yeah, but still, it's better than a layup, you know.
Reese feels like, you know, he can only want to contest to this. He may feel quicker with hands at the side, being able to react.
Okay.
Sometimes when your hands go out here, it's hard to propel yourself to be quicker. I don't know. Some people like to guard hands up, hands at the side wide. It's just, and then they like to react later.
Yeah.
Maybe he feels like that's.
I forgot I wasn't watching a live production. I'm watching the replays and everything.
Right. But I mean, at this point, I would try something different completely. There we go. Completely.
Oh no.
Like, I mean, so when you guys were asking, was it Swift when you said what does he need to do against top 5 players? Like, this works against anyone. Look how much space he covered. He went from he went full speed into a in range, on balance, open 3-pointer. I mean, that's as open as it gets. If he can hit that consistently, next time you create space, you go boom. Now you counter, right? You drive left, you full speed left, or you hesitate, full speed right. Like, this is the game. This is Moon. I mean, this is what Moon does, right? This is a Moon hang dribble, essentially. Like, that'll work against top 5 players. It's just like, now can you build a full flow chart from that? Can you stay consistent with it? I mean, Cam's talented enough to play with the top 5. It's just the game plan. That's the only part. And you only get that by playing more of the top 5 guys.
Was about to say 12-point lead. Reese back against the wall.
Reese could do the inevitable. He won a 12-0 run.
Oh, for sure. He's more than capable of going on a 12-0 run.
Right here. I mean, look where Reese is getting to. He's just ducking his shoulder and he's getting to here. And I can tell he's not comfortable playing out of the mid post, but I mean, Reese is getting there. He's getting there wherever he wants to, so he can just work on repping that out as well.
Cam's gonna close it here, though. I feel like he's been in these situations before.
Like that. Yeah, can't fault. Just stay down. If he's hitting threes, he's hitting threes, man. Like he's already faster than you. You can't be recovering.
Cam's so smooth. One free throw secures him and winning Summit 01. Will he secure it? He does.
Damn. That last like 15-point run was just crazy.
Smooth against Reese McDonald.
And you know what? Now that I went back and rewatched it and like really broke it down, again, like it's just a game plan thing for Reese. It's literally just a game plan. Like there's no glaring flaws. He looks slower than what he is because he just doesn't have a game plan on defense. So sometimes he gets caught in these like weird situations, but really he can have honestly, he needs to speak to Bruce. That would be a great, if Reese, if you end up watching this, see if you can have a convo with Bruce. He's one of the best basketball minds when it comes to defense and how to defend, but he'll teach you how to like hand check, stay attached, force people to a certain side of the floor, and then what shots you're willing to give up over the course of a 30-point game. I actually think that'd be a really good combo for Reese. And I think that would really help him with his defensive game plans rather than just trying to react and just hoop. That would really help him out. But yeah, that was a good game. I would like to see Cam. Cam wasn't there at the OTD. I'm pretty sure he signed. But I would love to see Cam. If Davo does another series, I would love to see Cam at that. Because we saw the best. We saw everyone bringing their best because they were just in a competitive environment playing against each other. I would love to see Cam at one of those now too. Yeah, this was dope, man. This was a better game going back and watching it and knowing that there's just like a couple changes that both of them can make. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of that game down below. I'll see you on the next one. Damn. We got to see more. What we do. We get Summit in what, 2 weeks? They be calling hand checking fouls when you be playing pickup. Just say they're soft. We're being soft. Surprised the Knicks won. Oh, my chat stopped for a second. Yeah, my chat for some reason. Let me refresh it. I thought Bruce was a master hacker. Trying to be on the mid-range league. I'm never calling that Cam versus Teo. What state am I in? All right, there we go. Finally watching the Nas vid. Do you guys want to watch the Nas vid? So Sammy can stop complaining. You guys want to watch the Nas vid? No. Everyone said, "Damn, I was about to." I'm sorry, man. Sammy, I was about to. Everybody's saying no. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at chat. What Nas video? Sammy said, what Nas video you talking about? Yeah, bro, pull it up. Pulled him out the crowd. One guy said no. Watch that shit on your own, Sammy. Damn. Y'all let Sammy live. All right, what game do y'all want to watch? Did anything else come out today? Are there any videos that we need to catch up on? We've got Frigga. Oh, did you guys want to watch the Scar versus 20v1 Hoopers? Or do you want to watch a... Let's catch up on more Cam. What's the best Cam game? Scoob and Jay Simmons breakdown was fire. I appreciate that. You want to watch the Scar game? Yes. Scar. Okay. All right. Okay. I hear you guys. I hear you. Jeez Louise. We got some Scar fans in the chat.
This is one of the...
This is the real reason they bought a Frigga facility for infinite content. Infinite basketball content. All right. I'm not going to forget this time. Automatic from 3. All right. I mean, this is an hour long. Do I watch this sped up or do I skip ahead or what? How do I watch this? An hour long, guys. You know what? Screw it. My editor, have fun with this one. Watch all of it? All right. What's up, gang? Hope you're doing well. We're going to watch the chat is losing their mind, telling me I need to watch this Scar versus 20 regular hoopers. Go like, go subscribe. Devontae Frigga's channel. Let's watch it.
This is one of the greatest one-on-one hoopers in the world, Scar. And these are the 20 hoopers
we good on this?
Against him today. In today's video, Scar is going 1v1.
Put on 1.5. All right, we'll put on 1.5 speed. Well, I mean, are people going to get mad when they rewatch my video?
Against every single hooper here.
That might got neck takes and dreads and all that, but they don't mean shit. Y'all talk too much.
Take you to my neighborhood.
Every game is to 5 by all ones, and there's $100 on each matchup. And the players that happen to beat Scar will advance to a winner's king of the court for $1,000. The professor is coming to Ohio this Saturday.
Oh, wait. Is this game out too? Is this Malik 1v1 out?
Saturday, and I will be live streaming the entire event for...
Oh, it's all out, right? Because it was all free.
Free right here on my YouTube channel. Today, you guys know I got my man Scar here. He's been going on a tear for years, actually. Scar, you think you're one of the best in the world, one-on-one?
Am I?
Think so? Now, let's say you gotta play one-on-one against 20 people in a row. How many games do you think you win?
At least 19.
Oh, who's the one?
David.
Okay. You think
he can
so?
Shoot. No, actually, him right there. He looks
Shaq?
scary.
I think Mutma might have that over there. We got some sleepers you might not know about. Guys, today, every single person here is gonna play Scar one-on-one to 5 all ones.
5 all
Every
ones.
game is worth $100. So if you win, you'll get 100. You'll also advance to the final round, where everybody that does beat Scar will then play a king of the court for another $1,000. So somebody today will leave here with $1,100. And then Scar, every game that you win, you rack up money, $100 every single game. Anybody got anything to say?
I'm Mufasa. I'm not worried about no Scar.
Your big ass up, boy. Come on, you first.
He said you first.
Come on, you first.
Oh, that's what he want to do to himself. Trey, 22, basically from Akron. I grew up out here. I'm gonna say is I'm not really worried about Scar. He don't look too dangerous on camera, but to match up with him.
Did I see the Cam 20v1? I did not. I need to watch that one too. Is it? Do I need to watch that one? Oh, he pressuring up. Oh, this is not good. I'm glad I won't have to break this down at all because there's just no advice I can give on this. For Op. Is this Op? He playing Op? This is who Rob played in China. He said, yeah, you're right. He said, I'm Mufasa. I ain't scared of no Scar. Did you not see the movie? You didn't watch the movie, I guess, huh? Oh. Does he get more money by how far he shoots?
That's game. Game.
Damn.
That's one.
I mean, I knew he would 5-0 him. I just he only got one shot.
I know. You're hiding over here, bro. You're hiding. You got new tactics?
Very confident in myself. Devontae Butler, Pittsburgh, 32. I'm here.
Brennan, you got any?
Oh, he's 32 with he's married and oh no, he ain't got a chance.
Tactics coming into this one.
Any other tactics?
Yeah, you played in the Cam video too.
Yeah, I think I might get to the midi a little bit more as opposed to trying to take it all the way to the hoop. I don't really operate down there a lot, you know, so I gotta.
Oh, hey, hey, he hit him with that full speed left though. He hit him with the full speed left. I see you.
Other than that, honestly,
I see you, Op.
get up there is just gonna happen.
I'm very confident myself. I like turtles. Y'all remember that kid? Hey, Chris. I don't know if you're still in chat. I don't know if you're still in chat. Did you do stats for this?
No.
Did you do 20 different stats for this event? Hey, do this for my wife and kids.
Come on, brother.
You thought he had a bulletproof vest on, but it's just dad belly. Well, that we know of, could be Teflon. Hey.
That was all ball. That was all ball. That was all ball that time. That was all ball. That was all ball that time, babe.
And again, y'all gotta remember, Scar 23. So this is a 32-year-old with wife and kids, and he foul. I mean, I ain't trying to have a go at nobody. My bad. I need to chill because I'm acting like I wouldn't get cooked out there too. This is how it'd be if comment section pulled up to 100%.
Man, it's Clint Thomas, aka Clint Reacts, 22 years
Clint
old,
Reacts?
from Akron, Ohio, man.
Okay.
Trying to get the name out here and turn up.
Okay. Show views up. Coach don't like Chris. Nah, you're right. I did too much. I was doing way too much, acting like the same thing wouldn't happen to me out there. Coach V20. 20 elementary school kids, maybe.
I wanted to hop out there when Scar's fresh, so when he wins, Scar has no excuses. So it should be a good one.
All right, now that I've seen what it is, and this is out, we are going to speed this up. All right. Actually, no, that's way too much. I don't know. That ruins it.
Keep playing. Keep playing.
That ruins it. I'll just chill with chat. We'll chill with chat. We might skip around a little bit.
I shot it too hard. I thought I was back more. 2-0.
Series is an infinity content glitch for Frigga. So many hoopers around the world, so many average Joes who think they can cook. This is a great series. Because eventually you're going to find like a really good player come out the crowd. Something crazy will happen every time.
He's shooting a pill today, man. I'm not going to lie. We're only 3 games in. Scar's taking a ton of jumpers.
And one.
Oh, my. They're going to be like, damn, Scar, I didn't know you could shoot. He's been getting trolled for his jump shot for years.
But it's also, again, it's also different shooting against like elite defenders than it is shooting against people that like can't get a contest.
People like Scar that step up and play any game, you gotta love it.
Clint Reacts as Flight's disciple. Wait, actually?
You shit at. Told you shit.
Nah, he got a nice form. He got like good form,
3 games
everything.
in.
He looked like he touched the basketball before.
Today's video is sponsored by PrizePicks, and also comment below right now if this challenge video was inside of PrizePicks, would you have Scar more or less than 15 of the 22 games? I'm going more, but you guys.
This is MK's main business model. Yeah, but I mean, it's not disrespectful though. They're not being disrespectful. There's a good way to do it. Oh, this guy actually did bring his kid. Hey, I'm just saying. If y'all ever get me to go out to one of these games, I'm not bringing no friends, no family, no kid. No one's going to know. You guys on the internet will see. I'm not telling any of my friends or family I'm doing this just in case I embarrass myself. And then when they finally do see the videos get put up, I'll be like, obviously it's AI. Obviously AI. I would never go out there and embarrass myself.
Terrible shot. You talking all that shit. Take a smart shot. 4-2. Realize who you talking to. Get off the court.
My name is D-Wave. I'm 26 years old from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm a content creator, content hooper, but I step outside occasionally from time to time. And why do I think I'm gonna win? Because I know Scar personally. I know he can't mess with me, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's get it started. Let's go.
Scar,
Is he a TNC guy?
You're up $300 right now.
Is he a TNC guy? I feel like I've seen him before.
Why you ready to get him turned up when I'm about to play him, bro? Come on. All right, come on. Let's go, Scoot. You gotta show me one first.
The PrizePicks took over the USA.
They go one for you. Ooh,
yeah,
right there. Look
for sure.
Your heart. Come on now. You know I know you.
I'll bring my dog. Yeah, that's the only that's the only human I'm bringing is my dog.
I know you.
Oh.
I know him, bro. I know this little nigga, bro. I'm really like that, bro. Like, trust me, bro. I'm really like that, bro.
Bail out close, Scoot. Something. Ref, do something.
What is he talking about?
Is he wearing pajamas? I knew it was gonna happen.
That's good, nigga. Stop talking to me. Who just said it's broke? 4. That's 4, right?
Oh, he turned it up.
Ain't that count? You gave me the ball. They gave me the ball.
He's a TNC member.
Oh my goodness. That boy's going crazy right now.
Oh yeah, you're going off. The Scar going off.
Ow, ref. Give me in the head.
You hit me. Your head and my elbow. I'm gonna give you a freebie. Go ahead.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah, get on the board. Hit another one. Yeah. Hey!
Low step.
It's a walk too. That was a walk too, you know it. It's okay, Scooty. You don't got Stop trying to be nice, Scoot.
No.
Oh.
I was going up.
That was a tough finish though. Let me get a replay on that one.
Yeah, that's his gather. That's game.
I ain't trolling. I do this shit every day. Shit's slight. Promise you, every day.
He's playing 20 people.
My name's Jawan, 24, music producer, but I've had a little basketball experience. I'm here to see if I still got it, that's all.
Taking on Wednesday?
We're gonna try. He a little shifty.
Oh, off the windmill's crazy. Chill, Scar.
Nah, hold on. No, hold on, guys. Nah, I wasn't having to go at him. Hold on. I wasn't having to go at him, all right? I wasn't having to go at him. But I think when you about to play basketball, and it's like, hey, say something for the camera. Typically what they think is, yo, my name's Coach Midrange. I've been hooping my entire life. I work out every day. I live for this. And now that I finally get my opportunity, like I'm really looking forward to hooping, and I watch these guys all the time. So I think this should be fun. Then I go, okay, this guy might score a couple buckets. Okay. But when you go, my name is Jamal, I'm a music producer, and I just want to see if I still got it.
Hey, that was pretty jumper though.
Scar versus 20 producers. Here we go. I'm not hating. How is that hating? That's not hating. How is that hating? I got much respect for all these guys going out there and hooping. They're putting themselves online. Okay.
Oh, good foul. He's little. I gotta just back up off him, Scar. I know.
You said his name? No, I made a face because he did this. Because he hit him with the producer, the little producer, like. That's why I made the face, okay? Oh, he moving.
One up.
Field. At least he outside. He might be in. We might have to start putting him on some top 10 lists because he outside so much, right? That's how it works. Coach versus. Hey, maybe that'll be my first matchup. Give me a music producer. I'll play on Summit. Okay. Scar just shooting logo threes. Oh, he's taking it serious. He's mucking it up. This is what you got to do. You got to muck it up.
I got 4, right? 3? 3-1.
What's Bracken blood? And then if he hits a game winner on Scar, first of all, I'll give you 10 push-ups. Second of all, he gonna be like, check out my new hit single. Check out my new hit single. Go download it on Spotify.
Game point.
Mid-range facility. When's it opening? Hey.
I'm from Cleveland. I'm 21 years old. I feel like I'm gonna win because this is what I do. I don't know. You about to find out though.
If you're enjoying this, if you guys like these,
he said, I feel like I'm about to win.
Injury. Maybe by the time you've seen this, I'm starting to get more and more into the field. But if you guys are liking these, please give the video a like right now. So
he said, I feel like I'm about to win.
Watching or not, subscribe, as you guys can see right here on the screen. So go subscribe right now.
$21.
That's 4, bro.
That was 4.
That's 4. He said that's 5.
My name's Jay. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm gonna win because I do this shit every day. I put the work in. Shit, I'm better than these niggas for real.
I think they just gave them a script and just said, read the same thing the last guy did.
Feel me? I'm supposed to be on the scene for real.
And you guys comment below who's been more impressive though so far.
Oh, he about to be on the scene
in this challenge.
We're just freaking find these people. Yeah, maybe Discord. I don't know. I do this every day. He said he's supposed to be on the scene. That means Scotty. That means he got a bone to pick with Scotty. I'd say pause there. He was supposed to be on Summit 01, and Scotty ain't put him on there. He feeling disrespected.
There we go. See, no one, dude. Oh!
Hey.
That was a good. He's strong. Oh! I ain't missing the next one.
IG comment, trash talkers. Okay, that's dope. Come on.
I ain't touching him.
How am I petty? How am I petty? Scotty's the one not putting people on and needs to be held accountable. Matter of fact, I'm gonna screenshot this and I'm gonna send it to Scotty and be like, come on, dog. What are you doing? Not a good look.
It's tough, and you got to respect it because he's shooting out here right now. That's what they always say. Everybody was always like, man, if Scar can develop a jump shot, it would make him so lethal.
Would I be bribed with TNC merch? 100%. 1,000%. If I got the sweater, that little
Drop, bitch!
Oh, and one is tough. No free throw on the and one.
It's 4.
If I had the sweater, the little modern, sleek looking sweater, the hat, yeah, I can be bought with merch.
Wait, what?
How many of these people you think Nas can beat in a row? Oh, they might not score. If it's is it OTD rules? If it's OTD rules, they might not score. Like, not even kidding. Not even kidding.
You good? You good, boy? No, you good? That was a foul up there.
I mean, he said he need to be on the scene. It's 4-3. It's 4-3. And this is a bucket right here. Hand down, man down. Bucket. Hand down. Hey.
Too much. I'm doing too much too, y'all.
Crossover step and onside step. I got a video on my main channel. Actually, that is the hey 4-4. I'm telling Scotty, I'm sending the message. Hey, Scotty, what are we doing? He's supposed to be on the scene. But yeah, Lat scoring 85 straight for sure.
His head down.
Oh.
It's game time.
Scar's got to win right now. You know he's going down. Oh, and one.
Good shit, boy. Hey, boy.
That's game.
Good shit, game.
They called the bucket. Good game. Good game.
How's boys here?
Hey, way to hoop, bro.
The problem is
Dookie.
My name is Dev. I'm from Cleveland. The reason I'm here is just to have fun and support the community and just be grateful to play.
Hey, there you go. Have fun. Be here for the community. And just grateful for the opportunity. That, you know what? Some self-awareness. I like this. I like this guy. Come on. Is it Dev? Dev not in the lab?
Right.
Dev out the lab?
Hand down, man down. 1-0. 2.
I'm seeing it right now.
Do these games count towards Scar record? Sammy, stop asking stupid stuff. Obviously they count.
2-1. 2-1. I'm gonna let you shoot just
inside.
because you said that. That's what you do? You a shooter?
Oh boy.
Okay. Let me see one more. Let me see.
Hey. Fouling.
I just said, let me see like 4 times. He's not going to shoot it. To him, not me. To him. 3.
What is Scar's percentage from
nigga,
3?
Stop acting so surprised. 4.
Man, Scar can shoot the.
They got magnets. They got magnets in Frigga facility controlling the basketball right now for Scar.
Shooting deep, too.
I can't wait till they put me back in front of all them niggas. Bro, I can't wait.
Give him a couple matchups. He might need to see some people.
My name is Yasser Gore. I'm 19. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. I'm just going to win, man. All glory to God.
Jesus! Okay, he can miss. He can miss.
His defensive pressure is crazy, man. Look at that. Yeah.
You can do that the whole way, though? You holding me. That's 3, right? 2. That's 3, right?
He's actually lucky that it was. I thought this was going to be this is why I don't seriously hoop with people that don't hoop. I thought he was about to tackle him. When he's driving, he's already that far ahead of you. He's looking at like, where can I tackle? Where can I tackle? Yeah, that's a flagrant 2. That's a flagrant 2. He's get him out of here. Damn.
My shit loose. Scar.
It's all right. You couldn't see the basket. You got a concussion. I get it. Hey. He looks like Swift.
He don't know how to use his left hand. I figured him out. He don't know how to use his left hand.
Yo, Swift, you gonna
Figured him
take
out.
that? You gonna take that from Cheese? The problem is you get some guys be taking it so serious. Those are the ones you gotta watch out for. This is life or death for him. He bet the house. Swift can windmill, or so we've heard.
What the fuck? Every time he just doing that. He got 3 buckets off that. 3 buckets. So you fouled him? You can't keep doing that. Stop. You fouled him and he's still scoring.
Get out the court.
You taking it too serious. He goes, he got 3 buckets off that, and the ref is like, I wasn't guarding him. You were guarding him. That was you.
You can't keep doing that. Stop. You fouled him and he's still scoring.
Get out the court. Boo. Boo.
How much that is?
5. That's 4. That's 5, gang. Good game.
What's up, guys? I'm Ryan. I'm 23. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm about to show them how it's done. Maybe not offensively, but defensively, y'all about to see the most stops.
Tackles.
I ain't gonna lie, gang. I'm really from the trenches and all. I'm not letting y'all niggas beat me, bro. No, not like me. Y'all might got neck tapes and dreads and all that, but that don't mean shit. Deep down in here, y'all can talk it. Y'all talk too much.
Take you to my neighborhood?
No, fuck you. I don't want to say it. I was about to say fucking nigga.
Keep it kosher.
No.
We 10 minutes away, folks.
I don't care.
We talking to
Go call him. Go get him.
I ain't calling nobody or getting nobody.
Go get him. I got Scoop. Fuck you talking about? Me and Scoop from the Nick.
What kind of conversation were they just having? What you say? Did I just see a drug deal go
Yeah,
down?
he slapped the ground. He slapped the ground.
Oh, he got the ankle socks.
Gotta go for it, Scar.
No way. All right, look, I'm not clowning. Chat, I am not. But he got the 2 different size ankle socks. One of them is the no-show, and the other one the little ankle highs. Not good. Not a good sign.
Hey.
Not a good sign.
Oh. Look at this, yo. Look at his shoes. I'm scared of this. That shit's red.
Yeah. Oh.
He can shoot, can he? He can shoot.
He can shoot. Though. You saw that?
I can tell.
You know what happened?
Oh, he wanted to.
You know what happened? They were Frigga last minute was like, hey, we need one more. We've got 19 people. We've got 19 people to play Scar. We need one more. And your game is in 5 minutes. And he was at home and was just like, oh, shoot. I was supposed to do laundry. Didn't do laundry. I got to spare, like my socks. It's mismatched socks. I got to wear what I got to wear. It is what it is. That's what I understand. I can see the vision. He could probably do that move 5 times in a row and it would work.
Ice. Shut up.
One dog is losing her mind. Yeah, crazy how Scar is now 9-0 on the day. Swift, you putting these on the? Are you getting these on the website or what?
Yeah, you're different. You're fucking different.
He said I play defense. That's what I do.
You're fucking different.
I tried to breathe it. I tried to pop the water and I took a breath as I popped the water.
Shit, man. My name's Shane. Call me whatever. I'm from Akron, Ohio. You already know we in the city. And shit, nigga. I just hope I'm the one. You know what I mean? Somebody got to do it. It's somebody.
Yeah. Come on.
Okay, Shane. Here's your chance. After you already sold him some drugs. Oh.
And he still made it. I got water on my shoe. That's why I slipped his nail. And I still made it. That shit broke.
Oh, yeah.
Shit broke. Shit broke.
He did the little fold under trick, yeah, with the sock.
Back up.
Stop here.
I wanted to. Nigga.
I wanted to. It just ain't that serious to hurt you, man. You gotta see it ain't that serious.
Yeah.
So don't do it no more, because next time I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn. Stop looking at him. Stop looking at school.
So what you looking at him for?
Yeah, because what you trying to get out of that?
I ain't looking at school. School looking at me.
Hey, school. Y'all quit that funny shit.
You quit the funny shit. Oh!
Damn, you fast as shit. Well, he fast as shit.
He trying to check off.
He's fast as shit. Man, you know he hit that bitch. Oh!
He did the same thing.
2-0. 3. That way.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Shane would be the one. I thought he might be the one.
4.
You are drawn.
You gonna piss me off.
Golly.
Oh, that's good.
I'll chase the fuck out of you.
I'm working on my jumper. This nigga said that bitch is off.
Skip to the good parts. What's the good parts? Are there good parts? I feel like I saw all the good parts already.
All that shit.
Why is Scar hitting every shot? But doesn't know how to drink water, right?
From Cleveland. I just came to win, you feel me? That's who.
Left. Ah, Scar, come on, get it right. My legs is wide as shit.
Shane is a fraud.
Julius!
Hey, he thought about doing the Fombi. He thought about doing the Fombi right here. He thought about doing the Fombi, like cross the leg and shoot the one-legged jumper.
Julius!
Run it back from the beginning. All right, let's start it over real quick. Let me start it over real quick. Right there.
What score? 1-1? 1-1, right?
Oh.
2.
King Sam. Thanks for subscribing.
3. That was a walk first. That was a
I
walk.
just realized, what shoes is the ref wearing? Is he wearing clogs? Oh no, they're shoes. I don't know why I thought they were.
2 up, 2 up. Come on.
Crocs.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
He's slippery.
Uh-oh.
3-2.
3-2. We got a chance here. They got a chance. Big shot. Ah!
3-2.
Wait, so how far? When did they do King of the Court? Is there more? Do I need to watch more? Or do I just assume? Like, you guys tell me. Do I need to watch the rest of this? I think I got the gist of it. Scar just way better than normal humans. Yes, watch it.
That's all. He fouled me. Hey. Bro, he can't run into me. Come on, he ran into me. He ran into me. He ran into me.
Frigga sets up
He
the
gonna
best
miss all
games
right.
later.
Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Watch this. Look. Told y'all. 4 up.
All right, we'll keep watching. I'm just chilling with Chad anyways, right?
I mean, shit.
My dog is eating my couch again. I can hear it. Hold on.
Scar, I'm not gonna lie. He's the best player in the gym. Promise you.
5-0.
5-0.
I ain't gonna bullshit.
It's Brennan again, 24 still, from Cleveland. Been in a couple of these now and come up short every time, but I think I'm due just because of the mindset, and I don't really put too much work into the game these days, but I still got some shimmy left in the tank, so let's do it.
Got some shimmy left in the tank. You look like an actor.
I know my hands up though. What am I supposed to do? Okay.
He looked like an actor.
Two one. Shoot another. 2-1. Twos. 3s.
Frigga said he's the best player in the gym. Other than Scar?
I heard it.
Hey.
4 up. Shoot that bitch. Don't listen to me.
Get you one.
Hey. All right, B. All right, B. Let's go. Going poop.
My name is Mutt. I'm 21. I'm from Cleveland.
Come
I'm
on,
ready to
Scar.
check up, to be honest. I know I'm gonna win this shit.
3, 2, 1, action. Hey. Oh. Straight to it, Mutt Mutt. Don't lose off jumpers, Mutt Mutt.
Skip to the king of the court after this one.
Hey, you guys already know. You might know Mutt Mutt a little bit. He can go, and he's young. He's very good. Very good, Scar.
Oh, he was in Frigmus? Ugh.
Come here. Come here.
I actually thought Scar would go 20-0. Oh, damn.
You think Scar can come back?
5-1.
Right, if you're the only one that wins, you walk away with the money.
That'd be ideal.
He wants that job.
We're gonna let the janitors go first.
You think he can come back and make it a game?
No, he left some in the bathroom, so he don't got enough. He don't got enough.
Left something in the bathroom. What is he? What?
3-4. Scar.
He's just pulling them too.
But he's jacking. We're gonna switch this right now.
He never made 3 jumpers in a row.
We're switching this right now.
Oh, he said he's the best player in the gym. Okay.
My name Keno. I'm from Cleveland. And shit, I was about to bust his ass. We got to see.
So that's Rosa Parks. My other player's family.
That's comedy. All right. Where's King of the Court? Scar versus Op.
Before and after my shit too, y'all realize that. It was right before I had the shit and right after I shit it that I lost.
So you played both of these guys. Who do you think will win? Mutt Mutt or Brennan?
Mutt Mutt, because he's just tall. But Brandon is stronger. He can finish like around the rim better. But I like Mutt Mutt because he's taller. I feel like he has more of a complete package.
We got our 2 finalists here, the only 2 people that beat Scar one-on-one today. You guys right now are about to play for $1,000. We got Mutt Mutt, which you guys have seen before, and we got Brennan, you've also seen before. 2 tough hoopers, 2 people I'm not surprised to see here. You guys got anything?
Let's play ball, man. Let's have some fun.
Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna change it up. Instead of 5 all ones, we're gonna go 7 ones and 2s. Okay. Sound good? All right, let's go. You guys give the video a like, subscribe right now. We're into the final round.
So it's just the ones, right? All right, so it's just one-on-one.
Brennan for 2, early 2.
Damn. Yeah. Again, might be weight classes for a reason. Oh, GG's. I'm about to say we get 5 seconds here.
And 1.
What you want, bud? Light it up. Light it up. Yeah, cool. You got the birthday. You the birthday candle. Oh my God.
Oh, got a piece of it. That's good defense.
You the birthday. You the birthday. Oh shit.
Good D. Good D. Oh! Man.
I don't know about that one.
Out here, Stripes? Don't.
Do everything y'all gotta do because Gracie said I need the ball. I'm fighting.
Hey, yeah, one more dribble too.
Ew. Scar likes that. Ooh. Oh! Uh-oh, this is a huge possession, y'all. Huge possession. Definitely want him to score here, make it interesting.
Yeah.
It's 5-4 going to 7.
Oh my gosh.
4 going to 7.
He almost did the Fombi too. He his life flashed before his eyes right here.
Oh, no, B. What you got, Mutt? No twos for Brennan.
Ryan versus the IT guy? Yeah, why not?
Let's go, white boy. Let's go, white boy.
Oh, good D! Tie it up. Oh. Butt.
Yo, Scar. Scar is such a child, man. Yeah, that was fun. That was a fun watch. I've been meaning to check these out and see, what do you guys think about them? Like these type of content games. I think an hour is too long. I mean, Frigga knows content better than I do. I just think it would be really difficult for me to sit through and watch one of those fully, but maybe that's for a different age demographic. Maybe it's not targeting me. I feel like cutting them shorter or editing parts out to where it's like maybe cut 20 minutes out of that, I think it'd be perfect. But otherwise, I thought it was pretty cool. What do you guys think? Too long? Hours crazy? Yeah. Is the cam one like that too? Is the cam game also like that? Trying to think. Was there another game I needed to watch? Or we pretty much do what we needed to do today? Yes, yep. The cam one is longer. Oh, geez. Not all of them are an hour, but they're mostly about 40 minutes. So it's just a different type of content demo for sure, like Mr. Beast, Jesser. But their stuff isn't like an hour, right? Isn't it usually like, or it's usually like jam-packed all the way through? If Frigga can keep it at 30 minutes, he's good. Nas internet beef game. Missed the best card. Janitor number 78, Canoop. Inu vs. Moon. We already watched. Wait, did we watch that? TNC season finale. Who was that, G1? Also, I just saw this video. We can also see B. Ellis. B. Ellis reacting to this list too. Or B. Ellis, I meant Frigga. Frigga just reacted to B. Ellis's top 10. Watch time and algorithm. Shoot for different demographic when he makes these type of videos. Yeah, but I feel like I was saying, the Mr. Beast style content is usually like super super like jam packed the whole time. There's like no off switch for the kids that like lose attention span too quick. Verm Blueprint League 3v3. Did I talk about Summit too? Not yet. I want to do that next week, just in case anything changes. But don't they have one more matchup? Is there one more matchup to drop? Rome versus Scoob. It will be a great game. 5v5 in the Discord, but I'll wait. Trying to put you onto some classic games.
Everybody.
Are you sure I haven't seen this game? Are you sure I haven't seen this game, Sammy? Internet beef gets handled. 1v1 for money. Are you sure I haven't seen this game? All right, we're going to do it, chat. We're going to watch Nas. We're going to watch Nas. What up, Tsushima? We're going to watch this. All right. What's up, gang? Hope you're doing well. Sammy did it. Sammy finally did it. Finally found some dead time in the stream and just wouldn't let up. And we're going to watch Internet Beef Gets handled. 1v1 for money. This is Nas versus who? Nas versus somebody? Nas versus Zachary?
We saw this. But what you didn't know is this has a backstory. We posted a flyer that we were going to an East Sporta in Bradenton, Florida. As you can see from the details on the flyer, we said that Moon and Nas were going to play a 2v2 against the best two players in the entire gym. And if you can beat them, you'd win $300. But things took a completely different route. There was a hooper who reached out saying he was coming to the run for the 2v2. I replied saying that they needed to be the best in the entire gym. As you can see from his response, he was very confident, but he specifically addressed himself. So I said this, and after seeing my response, he replied with, "I will see him or Moon," stating that he's different. I went ahead and said, I'll make a group chat. Inside this group chat, you can see that.
Oh, there's like a full, this is like a full thing. This is like a whole thing. Hold on.
Zachary and Nas were ready to compete and both were betting on themselves to win. After agreeing upon how much money they would play for, the game was set and another amazing video was on the way. Welcome to the next chapter.
Okay, damn.
He wants unlimited. Huh? He wants unlimited.
What do you want? He has 3 dribbles. You just said you're a pro, right? You said 100 dribbles. Nigga, you said 200. You was in my DMs talking about 200. Put the money on the wood. He added me to the group chat. Because you was talking spicy. Unlimited dribbles. I don't play unlimited. That's because his energy has a way. We can go to 10. Money. I got extra 100 on the road. Hey, I got 100 on my man. Who want to bet on him? Hey, anybody got bet on this guy? Nobody? It could be a 5. Hey, somebody got 50 on him.
We got one more.
Nobody. All right, damn.
Last one. His one.
I'm just looking at the body types. Pause. I don't know. I just sometimes I'll be saying I cover my bases. This just does not look like a fair game.
You really want to play on the middle or not?
It's crazy.
Hand up early.
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
create a guard, that's not his game plan. Man down, man down.
Don't trip. I'm like, this nigga don't want me. That last shot he did.
I thought that was Tay the whole time. I thought this was ISO Tay. That's crazy.
3-2.
Damn. Yeah, I'm not even like who the hell is Zakari? Zachary. Zakari. And he playing in the ones? Yeah, so I was trying to decide if it was unlimited dribbles as well or 3 dribbles, but it looks like they're playing 3 or 4 dribbles. That ain't it. Bro, I've never seen somebody just not be phased when Moon running straight at him. He must have played 30 games today and just cannot be bothered. Like, bro, do you remember the meme where Matt Barnes tried to throw the ball in Kobe's face, tried to scare him, and then Kobe didn't flinch? It's the same energy right here. This is the exact same type of energy. Brother, that's Nas. He weighed 297. He didn't even put his hands down or nothing. What? Just no fear. Yeah, they're in the trenches for sure. No net, no fear, no problem. Nah, Nas told him to move, so he just obliged just to be polite.
Easy.
Nothing but nothing.
In the morning, they got my ball. I'm trying to take my ass home. Hurry y'all ass up.
Hey, get that nigga's ball back. Ah, they hooping with his ball.
No more dribbles.
I ain't gonna lie. If I got a ball and y'all trying to play more and I'm ready to go, I'm out. I'm sorry. I'm taking that ball. I'm going. I'm sorry, guys. Figure it out in your own time. It's one of those like fluke games, huh?
I know it's good.
This is not a fair game. Oh my God. This is tough. This is unfortunate. Unfortunate, Zakari. Nothing but nothing again. Nothing but nothing. Did you say all ball? You didn't call. I hate those type of hoopers, man. You didn't call ball. When Zakari, at what moment, at what precise moment was he supposed to call this foul? Let's have a look here. He crossed the shit out of him. Oh, hold on. By the way, when we were talking about Scar versus Jonathan Simmons, this is why Nas, I'll be saying, is a great athlete, right? Crossed him, but then having power to go forward. Obviously, that's not a Jonathan Simmons hand either, but that's the part we were trying to talk about. But what precise moment was Nas here supposed to he start pushing him? It's like, when do you want him to call foul? Oh, he's like making sure you don't land on somebody and break his leg. I hate hoopers like that. And then when you go up there and expect him, but that's an obvious one, right? You don't have to call foul there. And then you want to hit him with, you didn't call foul.
Don't do that.
You didn't call foul.
Put some more money up, man.
Him and Moon about to play next? Him and Moon about to play next?
Give my money. Bet again. Yeah, it don't matter. Whatever you do. Come on. Put two up more. Bring your money. Bring it out. What y'all is that? You ain't been up. I just got two from you. What you talking about? What are you talking about? What 100 at? What 100? Money good. No, I need to see it. I need to see it. Money good. I need to see it. Money good. That broke ass. I got rap. Let me see it. I got rap. Bring it out. 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 Niggas, man. Go. Bring it out. Looking ass, boy. Ugly ass. Bring it out. Bro, nigga. Bro. Bet it. Bet me 100. Bet me 100. Money good. Bet me 100. Money good, nigga. Bet me 100 too. Bet me 100, nigga. I did it your way. You got to do my way. I said unlimited. I did it your way. You said unlimited first time. I know. I'm saying we do unlimited right now. Bang on 12. 12. His money. Simple as that.
Where's Zakari now, guys? Where's Zakari now? What was he shooting for? He's saying he got fouled? Oh my God. that might be the thickest dread I've ever seen in my life. Holy hell. Oh my gosh. That might be the thickest dread. Oh man. Sorry.
You are him. You are him. He got black socks on.
Those are wicks. You know I don't know nothing about hair.
You done washed that bitch. Shut the fuck up. You sucking so much dick and shit. This for the YouTube. This for the YouTube. Hey, nigga sucking so much dick.
I didn't know if he was allowed to say the N-word. I didn't know what was going on there. It caught me off guard a little bit. Not gonna lie. No, I'm not being paid. I'm just asking questions, okay? I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking questions, guys. Jeez. This is how I learn.
4-1. 4-1. Now.
Cheating now. Now there will be no hand checking. He elbowed him in the face. He takes the ball away from him.
That's it's his money. It's not his money.
Zakari talking about some back in my day. We played with no net. This was back when Nas was on an 18-game win streak. Not good.
Now, 9 or 10. 9-2.
The dude over in the corner, how do you think, we're trying to decide, we're like, man, dude should have just walked away. He should have just walked away and not like you guys are worried about that. Somebody over here worried about dreads, wicks apparently. This other dude saying the N-word, even though he probably shouldn't be saying the N-word. Okay, you guys are worried about all that stuff. What do you think the guy was thinking that was like, I just want my basketball and I want to go home? And then Nas and Zakari were like, check up, run it back. How do you think he's feeling? You got to think sometimes, You got to think. You got to think about other people sometimes.
Man, tell the nigga don't ever get in my DMs again. What time is it? Don't come in my DMs with that shit. Who came in there? Don't come in my DMs again. Who came in there? Who came in there? Who came in there? What you did, cool? Exactly. Ain't no 7-2.
You still said you was gonna win and you getting your ass whooped. You still said you was gonna win. You got 2 points. Game, nigga. That shit would have been so hard. Like, nobody do it. Shit, why you want them black shots in this bitch?
He tried to body Nas. Why would you ever bet money playing someone it's in an upper, like playing up? Why would you ever play up a higher weight class and be betting so much money?
Come on. If he wanted to donate to charity, he could have called somebody. Not me.
My thoughts exactly.
Don't give it there.
Beating me in these shoes, but you ain't beating him or him in anything else. I would beat you in these and these jeans. And these jeans. Let's go, German. Waste my time playing you. No. You are insane. That man can't afford water right now. He can't even afford water. All his money's gone. Hey, look, I'll meet you at the gas station, pump number 5, and I'll fill up your tank. Don't worry about it. I'll fill up your tank. Don't worry about it.
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. These two, you gotta it gotta be a miracle for you to win. You can't miss. You gotta I ain't gonna. I'm gonna try Nas. It's not gonna work, but we gonna try. You know what I'm saying?
If he played Nas, he's gonna die.
As captain, I'm gonna need commissioner.
I told you, with the blue shoes, I'm captain there.
Hey, that's mutual respect right there. You hear me? All money is good money, especially when you do it the right way.
You come in my DMs, you feel me? You better be ready. You feel me? Talk that shit, you better sit in that fire. New drop on the way.
That's crazy. That's crazy that who is Zakari? I'm sorry, I don't know if he's on the scene anymore, but hopefully he learned his lesson. Like I don't know what he was expecting. Playing Nas, who weighs like he had like 30 pounds on him, had like 30 pounds. Like he was a little bit taller too. Not good, man. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of that one. The Boss. $4.99. You got to watch Unfinished Frigga Kell game if you haven't, or the TNC versus Oklahoma 5v5. Unfinished Frigga versus Kell. Appreciate you, Sammy. We finally got to it. What is that? Frigga versus Kell. Zakari grew up to become a pro NBA player after that. I feel like I watched that game. I feel like I watched that game. Frigga versus Kell. Right? Zakari versus... Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Frigga versus Kell was a season game? The game Frigga broke his elbow. Oh, wait. So did I not watch this one? I'm fairly certain. Can you guys check and see if I feel like I've watched this one. Hold on. Maybe I'll. Oh, maybe I haven't. Maybe I haven't seen that one. I thought I saw it. All right. Well, should I watch that? Do you guys want me to watch that? Maybe I haven't seen this one. I haven't. Yeah, I don't think I've seen it. I feel like I saw all the games from this season, but maybe I haven't. All right. I double checked as well just now on my channel. But what's up, gang? Hope you're doing well. DeBoss just donated $5 for us to watch this game. This greatest 1v1 ever ends horrifically bad. This is Kel versus Frigga. I thought I had seen this one because I thought I had seen all of these games that are in this gym, but I guess not.
Welcome back to the
Go
next
like, go subscribe.
chapter. We are on episode 13. Right now, Kel's team is up 7-5 in the series. This game right here is long overdue. You guys were supposed to play a long time ago, and it only feels right now that it's on the next chapter for $1,000. We're gonna get right into it. Devontae, what do you got to say? He basically
Put him in a headlock. We're gonna put him in a headlock. He got a little ass head.
all right, so Devontae. All right. This is going to be mayhem. As you guys can tell, the energy's high.
Scotty be just over it sometimes. He's like, let me just do the intro. Let me just get through the intro, and then y'all can do whatever.
I'm assuming that Kel's got the same amount of words for Devontae.
Put the money on the flow, man. Let's go.
Surprised he said something. All right, let's get to it.
Oh, definitely I can't play this music.
Yeah.
Frigga with the ball first. We need to stop Kel. We like playing defense first.
Remember that we were talking about Cam and Reese and just all the games we've been watching today, just that 0.5 seconds of freedom. But look, full speed right. If he cuts you off, yeah, you've got that snatch back. Now you can go full speed left, full speed right, or shoot it. In range, on balance, open. Great shot. He's got every look he wanted so far. Now, surely that injury won't look bad. They can't put crazy stuff on YouTube. This is classic Frigga. Full speed left, spin back to the right. Oh my God. He just mishandled it there. But you could tell Kel just going to like the same move over and over because he's so much quicker. There's not a lot to break down, really. It's just, it's Frigga. Like I feel like I've watched so many Frigga games, so many Kel games that like I end up saying the same thing over and over. So, but yeah, Frigga again, full speed left, always brings it back to his right hand. And again, when it should be 2 points, he gives someone a chance to foul, and now you just shoot a free throw. But there's a couple games he's lost where it's like, man, that could be the difference in the game. Oh, it's no free throw. This is the old school rules. Okay, so fouling was way more potent.
On that shit, boy.
You're good. You're good. You can do that.
He's just so much faster than Briga.
What are you saying no? Hold on. What are you saying no about? Not on that one. He let you land. He let you land. We good? No, it's not that. It's the hand. Yes, sir. Give what you want. Oh, his hand on him. Watch your hand. Yeah, we need that foul. That's a double. That's a double. Yes, sir.
Damn. Simple.
Fuck that shot up big time.
Two step throughs. I feel like Kel really could. You know, one of the critiques I had of Kel early on, he's not very fundamental. He's just really good. Yeah. He could get this every time if he wants to. It's kind of like what we were talking about with Cam. He's just so much faster that like he just needs to go. Like once you go, now we're playing real basketball, and then Friga won't be able to catch up. Finish. That guy should be shooting like 70% right now. Oh, Kel does. He could do that move pretty much every time. So you notice there's no girls standing on the side there with microphones. That was one of the dudes that screamed like that. He was moon screaming. I believe it.
Let's go, Baba. Okay, Mark.
He was clip farming right there because he had him twice before the paywalls. Absolutely. Yeah, I'll say, I don't know if you guys can tell, the basketball now is far more refined, but like these guys were like the OGs. Like they're just tough shot makers, man. It's just so good.
Downhill, you're beating him every time, and then every time like he tries to recover, he has to come over you.
It's just a defensive thing for me right now.
I think you're not taking advantage of the fouling. He fouled you twice. You bailed him out with a jump shot.
Yeah.
Go downhill, get him in foul trouble. Then he'll back up a little bit more. Now you can open up your three.
He hasn't went left yet either. Everything
has been right.
He hasn't went left once yet.
Pull-ups, layups, all been to the right.
He hasn't did nothing to the left
Just give him
yet.
a different look. That's all.
Nostalgic.
Or layups. So make him live in that middle.
Yeah, this is ones and
Don't be
twos.
afraid to shoot the midi. You know what I'm saying? You see it's wide open. Stop on the dime, knock that shit down.
Good. You just can't let him shoot. You know that.
If you knock that midi down, bro, he's not gonna know what to do with you. I promise you.
Yeah, I just feel like, I mean, they're both just tough shot makers. Like they've always done that. So like I said, it's not a ton to break down, but more watching for research purposes. Wow. Damn.
Shit not over though, Tom.
I feel like I wonder, do you think we'll ever get Kel back to the way he was?
You good, baby?
Yeah.
What's going through your mind right now? What
I think
adjustments
this
you got to make?
I just gotta play better
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was BJ on the microphone at first.
defense, bro. I think I can get anything that I want on offense. Like, even my misses, I'm cool with my misses.
Cool with your misses. Okay. So that's
Pushing me right now. I mean, defensively for me, that's all it is.
It's a very close game, 12-10 right
Yeah,
now.
of
If
course.
you want to, do you have a final score prediction?
21-18. 21-18 me.
Kel?
No, fuck you.
2 times, talk to me. So you up 12-10 right now. What's going through your mind right now?
Just gotta get stops. You know what I mean? If I get stops, I think I'll be in good shape. Keep doing what I'm doing, just making him shift his feet, and then right when he backs up, you know what I mean, I make him pay. So he's gonna have to play up a little harder. I think he's gonna get up a little bit now, and that's gonna make me have more space for me to be able to blow by him. So
Definitely a competitive game. Y'all boys battling, going back and forth. If you don't mind, do you have a final score prediction for me?
I'm not. I'm
You
just
do
gonna
not?
get to 21
Just
first.
a win.
I'm gonna just get to 21 first. That's
You
it.
heard it here first.
With Burke and Kel, yeah, that'd be a good game. Yes, Kel just looks way faster here. And obviously, like all the guys, as you add more weight, like all of them been lifting heavier and
Hell no, you know what you did. You know you got him.
and also injuries and just getting older. Their game styles changed. And I feel like being fast and explosive is like Kel's advantage. What up, Salo? Kel spoke like this. Yeah, Kel's always talked crazy. What do you mean? Or do you mean? Yeah, he's always talked crazy. First game I saw of Kel was Kel versus Scoob in the trenches. Crazy. The rims are high at this gym? Are they actually? It's funny, Lay and Meech are just like normal referees here. As time has gone on, they become more like animated, and it's funny. Kel vs. Scoot Part 2? I don't think I did. I don't think I have. That's probably another one we need to watch. And these are, if you're wondering why I'm not doing like a ton of breakdown, like these games that are so much older now, it's hard to break them down because these players have improved and changed so much, and it feels weird when I'm breaking down older games, especially when I've watched so many of their games too. Old TNT merch. I don't mind. I think their new merch is just insane, like really good. Break down Scotty's hairstyle from then till now. Honestly, Kel's been getting every single shot he wants. Just fatigue setting in now for both of them.
Every time you're giving him a clear line, like bump him. The ref defense, he get you. Same.
Jake Paul? As soon as you said it, I knew exactly what you were talking about too. Oh, damn, he had him. They're just getting tired. I'm getting a little bit lazier with their drives and angles. Had him. Rob need to be invited back to what? Oh, Rod. I was thinking Rob. This game was good. Back and forth, point. Moon and Rob tag team versus Twin. No, I haven't.
Come on. It's a bad shot.
Frigga's been real laissez-faire on defense. I think that's just how he defends, to be honest. Unfortunately, he suffers from the same thing I was saying about Reese. He just needs to be up and like physically a little bit more physical.
Yo, but on that first one that I told you, it looked like you didn't know what to do. Like you thought about it, and then you kind of like
I want a double shimmy.
Keep in
Once
mind.
that top foot is up, do you know how hard that is to recover? By the time he recovers, you're already into a
Keep
pull-up.
in mind, you had one foul. He fouls you again. That's a free throw.
Yes,
That's
sir.
easy money. Count those.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Man, think about it. The free throw rules used to be so crazy. Like all the older games we're watching, I just am like, man, it was honestly, it's like infinite foul. Why would you not just foul every play? Might as well just foul. Because if they miss, it's a turnover. I'd just be fouling so much. Damn, he completely. Cam versus Reese just dropped. Yeah, we already watched it. Damn.
Your ball block.
Nah, that's not no.
I'll finish it.
Nah, it's definitely dislocated.
I don't know what it is, bro.
Well, he dislocated it, right? Yeah. Damn. So that's the same thing that's happened to him. That's the same thing that happened to him recently. That's crazy. Like sometimes those types of injuries, I had family members, like some of them got bad knees, like always get like dislocated knees, and that's why they could never play sports past a certain level. Yeah, some people, it's unfortunate. Shite. Not good, man. Not good. I guess that's why y'all probably never recommended that game before, but yeah, injuries suck. And hopefully the current one he has too, he is able to come back and hoop. 3 years later and they never played again. Well, because y'all didn't get it to 15,000 likes. How many likes are on here? Yeah, duh. That's why it says get finished again. 15,000 likes and they'll rematch. It's at 11K. 3 years later, still not up to 15K. You do your job, guys. Do your job. It's your fault. It's your fault they haven't rematched. But yeah. I think it says dislocated his shoulder at least 4 times in his career. Yeah, some people just have those types of injuries that just never go away. Who wins on the record? Yeah, I guess those are the type of games or the type of rules we need to have in place. Maybe an asterisk by it. Maybe those get an asterisk by it, and whoever was winning gets like half a point, and then the loser just gets nothing. Frigga's shoulder will heal at 15K. Imagine the likes start going down. We don't want this rematch. We want to see Frigga versus Burke. Put a video in your suggestion. I think would be a great watch. Well, I'm probably not going to stream longer today because we've already done 4 hours. We did quite a few videos, and I'm probably going to stream this weekend too. So, yeah, I don't want to burn out early in the week. I say early in the week. I guess today's Thursday, but yeah, I'll probably finish up there, get some more work done. Once I get like a little bit back in the flow and back in the rhythm of getting some stuff done ahead of time, then we'll probably start doing some longer streams here soon, to be honest. Pat is up on Zay. Yep. Pat did beat Zay officially. It's on the Swift Hoops ranking if you guys want to go check it out. Weekend pump fake? No, I will be. Other than is there an event this weekend? Ball is Life has their Nesquik, but that's recorded, right? It's not live. So I'll probably stream. I'll probably stream this weekend, unless there's a live event going on. What up, Air Cages? 5v5. Just saw the basketball. Is that the TNC Oklahoma series you're talking about? Top 5 talent skill ranking. Facts. Oh, Born Ready. That's right. Born Ready. Finally got 3 games in a row. Man, some of these hoopers been on their grind. Some of them definitely been on their grind. I can definitely appreciate that. All right, so tomorrow, depending on, I gotta like take the dogs for a walk and stuff in the morning typically, but if I get done a little earlier, I might start stream earlier. I don't like streaming late into the day, but if I can start earlier, then I can have a little bit longer stream. We'll see what happens. Fami been outside, so he's top 2. Facts. All right, you guys take care. I'll see you all tomorrow, and be nice. Be nice.